Hey everybody, what's up? Happy Monday. Welcome back to the show. I am Pseudo. Gonna be Roman, obviously. Maybe doing some PvE. We'll see. Need to get into the more pirate maps, but how are you guys? How are things? How's your balance going? How are you enjoying getting blown up by luminaries in PvP? It's been a wild ride. First week of Visions of Eternity, chat. Welcome back. Gonna be running around, doing some theory crafting, trying out a couple of the new relics, probably switching over to Paragon if and when we get into EBG. We'll see on that 16-person queue, probably Q4 right now. But let's get this going. Make sure it looks good, sounds good. I don't believe my mic is muted today. Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh, it's so good, chat. But yep, we'll be giving away some gold. Hey, Sergio, what's up? I actually ended up in a quick play fractal with you. I don't know if you noticed earlier. It was really fun. And I guess you're doing the weeklies as well, even though the gloves are sticking in your box, or in your bank rather. But don't want gloves in your box, chat. Let's make sure it looks good, sounds good, and we'll get this rolling. As always, we give away money every Monday, Wednesday, and I think I'm going to switch it up. Big little announcement to start this off. Probably going to start streaming more on the weekends, if and when I can. So instead of Fridays, we're going to do like Saturday, Sunday nights a little bit earlier than our usual time slot. But we'll see. Get subbed and followed, and I'll just go live and see who shows up. But we'll try it. We'll try some stuff. But make sure it looks good, sounds good. Let me know if it doesn't, and we will get this going. How are you guys enjoying Ritualist, Paragon, Luminary, whatever it is out there? Hopefully your theory crafting is going well. Hopefully you're enjoying whatever you're playing, and hopefully you're not disliking whatever you're playing against too much. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Probably be tearing it up on Bladesworn a little bit tonight. I've been trying to figure out what I kind of want to have the discussion once more people roll in about this. I got a bunch of topics tonight actually, but Paragon's weird. Paragon is like the healing is fine, but that's like all it does. So I don't know if it's good or not, chat. You guys might be able to help me out with that if it's something you're enjoying or not, but make sure it looks good, sounds good. This is taking forever, and then get this going. Can't spell my own name. Oh, I'm tired, chat, and it's raining and it's gross out, but it is what it is. Can't change the weather yet. All right. The Twitch link should be front and center now. That is something I updated. A couple people were saying they were having trouble finding it. Get one ad on Twitch, and then we can look here. Sorry, that's on Twitch's end. Don't make any money from those, truly tragically. It's raining. Yeah, I think you're close to me, Maddie, in Canada. It's gross AF. But thank you to Angle, as well as who we rated last time, as well as Copper Gasket. And it's Maja. Welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying Visions, enjoying Pirate Land. Something fixed. Yeah, I know. They're working on it, Sergio. Other Discords are complaining about it too. Believe me, if you're complaining about it, other people are complaining about it, and that's what I would define as game breaking. So I'm sure they're aware of it. Server architecture, not the easiest to fix, but it is what it is. But we have an updated Bladesworn build. It's mostly in the description. I changed like a couple things since I put it in there for the YouTube, but it should be largely the same. I'm trying the on dodge gives resistance along with the relic of the, what's it called? First Revenant, which is just the most badass relic name. So we'll see how that do for Condi mitigation. You just like crash sometimes. There's a bug right now with Visions, Maddie. It's not the best, right? If you just can't play the video game. Let's see if this camp has swords. Why this camp has swords? Ah, makes sense. I need the Ice Reaver cape to come back really badly. I really want it. Yeah, it's not the best. And if you are on Vanguards of Ascension, feel free to run around with us. Also, PSA chat, whatever alliance you're on or whatever you want to call them, you have 5 hours to select a new one. So if you want to run with War Pigs, select War Pigs. If you want to run with Vanguards, select Vanguards. If you want to run with somebody else, Godspeed. Do it. Yeah, it probably has to do with something with like trying to load assets and calling a directory that doesn't exist. If I had to guess, Sergio, or it thinks that it exists. How are you guys doing? How's chat? I didn't stream that much over the drops period, and I feel like I missed out. I feel like I should definitely stream more, because Guild Wars 2 like does this thing where it seems to manifest people watching it from the ether, and I don't know where all of you come from, but I'm glad you're trying new. Sorry, I'm glad you're trying Guild Wars. As a new MMO, possibly coming from New World, but you know, I'm not glad New World is dying because I want more people playing Guild Wars. I wouldn't want Guild Wars 2 to die so other people would filter into WoW or something. That sucks. And it turbo sucks that it's pretty much down to Amazon's decisions, but it is what it is. Guild Wars 2 is this pretty sweet game. You can try it for free. The link is in the description if you want to support the channel, but if not, you can even play for free and support the channel. Apparently it gives us stuff, which I didn't know before I became a partner, but that's cool. Really free to play MMO. A lot of the core content, we even have one of my friends is coming back and trying the game again as a free-to-play player. Very different experience. If you do want to graduate from being a free-to-play player, I highly recommend picking up the $7 bundle of Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire. It's $7 when it goes on sale-ish, which is an insane value, especially considering Heart of Thorns released at $50. So, no, cool, sir. There's a bug that's just like crashing people out of the game. It's very much a bug now. Guild Wars 2. Oh, and PSA chat as well. I found this out. If you guys do want to buy gems, or if you do buy gems whenever, you can buy them through the link in the description, like the partner link. That should be on the YouTube page or linked on Twitch. And that will help support the channel as well. I did not know that you could buy more than just expansions and stuff, but you can buy anything through that link, and it helps out a lot. No matter what region you're in, which is kind of cool. And they have a Black Lion, what's it called? Black Lion Patron, that's it. If you scroll about halfway down the page, there's a Black Lion Patron pack that comes with 3,000 or 30 gold's worth of, or $30 worth of gems, as well as 10 Black Lion keys and an exclusive title that you can only buy once. I'm not allowed to use my own link because I think that's fraud, but I think I could use somebody else's link, which would be kind of dope. Might pick that up. Because we just had our big trivia giveaway. Very exciting. Almost nobody watched the VOD. We had a ton of people show up for the trivia. That was a really fun time. I think I only got like 3 questions wrong. Which was really good for me. Because this game is really weird, but it's pretty cool. This game is absurd. I agree. Guy in War Pigs. 100% agree. No, for all the new specs, like, in my defense, it changed the virtue thing, or it just wasn't in my brain for Luminary. And also the fact that Luminaries have like 17 buttons that can detonate light ore is insane. PSA again, guys, if you are watching on YouTube, you will win more money on Twitch. It's just how we do our giveaways, so. Yeah, and you're not biased at all, right? Turkey being one of the ones that won a placement. But thank you to everybody who showed up. That was a crap load of work, by the way, chat. I don't know if you know this. Doing things is hard. Thank you, Ismoshi, for the follow. Appreciate it. Doing things is hard, and those trivia nights take like at least 12 hours of work put together. So it's not just come up with question, give reward. There's a lot to it. So I'm glad people enjoyed it. I've gotten some feedback from people like iCover and some people in the comments that did watch the VOD. Thank you for that. So I'm glad people are enjoying it, the weird systems knowledge, because I learned stuff from them too. Obviously, so it's always fun to me for whatever I get wrong. But we will be giving away some gold tonight. Ooh, a dude. We have all the things. We need to re-enter the queue. There's a guy running toward me over there at the speed of sound. I gotta get out of combat so I can fight him. I wanna fight him with my real weapon, not my rifle. I'll fight him with my real weapon. Apparently this queue is being weird, so I'm gonna take that off. Alright, come on, guy. You're a necro man. Oh, come on. No. I'm coming back. I'm sorry my class sucks. Fight me. I want to fight. I just didn't want to fight with a rifle. Although it probably would have been better for fighting a necro. I want to see how this do. Come back here. Damn it. Damn it, chat. Ooh, what's happening here? A little bit of a thing going on, chat. Investigate. Hey, Night Owl, what's up? Welcome back, dog. If anyone has any feedback for the trivia nights, I'd always take that. Any other game-breaking bugs, I can try to pass that on to ANET. I ask that you mail me with those in-game because I will forget. Almost guaranteed, so. Try to get people feedback. If it's just like, you know, this crab looks weird, don't send that. So, not very helpful. But if it's like, hey, this thing is like literally breaking the game and I can't play, yeah, feel free to send that to me. Who's excited for the fix the game patch? I am. I don't think our Zerk knows that there's like a horde of red people back around here. It's pretty funny. Feeling the lag, Mr. Krabs? Gunsaber 3 going off into space even against NPCs. It's good. It's a good skill. It's worth pushing. Yeah, they're doing so the first patch after Visions of Eternity drops, this is the thing, right? Visions of Eternity is really front-loaded and really good, but one of the reasons I'm not like rushing the Spear or any of the other content, Turkey, is because I want to take my time with it, because we really have about, what's it called? Like 6 months before the next, like, in quotes, Visions of Eternity patch is going to happen. We're getting stuff, and the stuff is stuff that I would think the patrons on this channel would care about, like balance patches, hopefully a patch to eliminate some of the development debt, aka maybe tune up some of the old classes, you know, that Chronomancer nerf that people were talking about, in quotes, but like really just removing some of the power around on Chrono likely. The way Net does nerfs, it's just going to end up the most broken thing, but like eliminating a lot of like the bugs that cause a lot of people problems. And I believe wardrobe templates come out early next year as well, so I believe that's the first 3-month patch after Visions of Eternity dropped, and Visions of Eternity dropped like 3 days ago. So, well, 7 days ago at this point. But I'm more excited for that patch than any of the other story patches. No offense, even though I'm digging the Visions story that I played through so far. No spoilers. Whether to make a Luminary or Paragon advice, I would make a Luminary. Because here's the thing, Night Owl. Paragon isn't bad. But the classes that seem like really, really OP right now in PvP, I was thinking about this earlier, have really unique mechanics to them. Like the other one that's a big problem in PvP again, in quotes, is Ritualist. So in Ritualist, what they get is they get these really overpowered venoms they can share out. So it's, I don't know if that's a healthy escalation of the game, but like Luminary brings some unique stuff and is very unique to play. If you're liking, like, try them both in PvP, right? Just don't even play a match, just throw a spear and a staff on a Paragon, see if you can make it work in PvP. I know Kiva's been playing Axe Mace Paragon with a lot of success, very offensive build. I'm not saying Paragon is like completely useless, right? I might even do a video on it. It's just aggressively not Firebrand, right? And in World versus World Zergs, this is one of the things I wanted to talk about, so I guess I can talk about it now, chat. Oh, there's another fight. In World versus World Zergs, I've been trying to figure out why, like, Paragon kind of sucks. And you need to do, like, Firebrand does boons and healing. Tempests do healing and auras, right? Scrappers do healing and cleanse. Spellbreakers can do whatever and boon strip. Scourge does boon rip and barrier. Paragon does healing and then there's just a blank spot. Like, Paragon doesn't really excel at a second thing yet. The healing numbers are really good on it, but it doesn't really have AoE stab. It doesn't really have AoE stun breaks. You have to bring 3 stun breaks on your bar, so you can't really bring any of the commands. Like, it's really weird. So, I don't, like, I'd love to get a hold of Roy or something like that. Be like, what were you intending with this? Like, what's the second part of this? You know? And if they want to lean into, like, what's it called? The second half of Paragon, where, like, the shouts are really offensive and, like, you glue people to the floor with the mobilized shout and stuff. Like, I can show you guys what I came up with for it, but it just seems a little bit lacking. It just seems like a worse version of Core Guardian. Just getting into PvP in World vs. World, do you have any experience with revs as opposed to warriors? Everyone says rev is easier to learn, not counting the new rev spec. The new rev spec is really easy to learn because it does way too much damage. And even Homage thinks that. Revenant right now, I mean, this isn't a good answer to your question because it's going to get nerfed, but there's a combo with Shiro Revenant right now that like does 15k or something with the new button. It's completely not balanced. So what I would say, Esmoshi, is hopefully I'm not butchering your name too hard. Try stuff. Go into PvP, just put on an amulet, close your chat, and just like play around with the skills on golems and see what you like. That way you don't have to gear out anything. Spellbreaker will be fairly simple to learn. It's just annoying to play. Revenant is more of a modern class because it has like, where warriors, you know, movement skills are more like leaps like that. Revenant has just straight up teleports. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. Whereas like if you enjoy, you know, your leap bugging out and you running into a wall versus your teleport bugging out and just not moving you, I guess is the best way to put it. No, you want to close your chat because especially like it's fine to have it open in matches. Turkey, you're going to get people raging everywhere, but like the actual PvP lobby chat is just like awful. It's just awful. On EU, it's fine, by the way. If you're on EU, you can keep it open, from my experience. But just try stuff. What's my favorite elite spec so far? I think all of the new ones are really well designed. I think Paragon has potential. My favorite is probably Luminary or Amalgam. Probably Amalgam just seemed because it's so weird and unique. I don't... None of the new elite specs really are for me. I'll end up playing with them and playing, like, making builds for them and having nights where I stream them and stuff. But right now, I'm just still trying to figure out Paragon, man. But in terms of design, I really like all of them. In terms of concept, I really like all of them, even Antiquary. I think it's weird. I think it's okay for Thief to have a weird spec. I know, I'm sorry that the 8 Antiquary mains watching. Gillshot's really good, mostly because I'm completely not biased, and Gillshot is kind of an idea I had 3 years ago, and they just put it into the game. So, good job, ArenaNet. It's just green. Yeah, I like all of them. Conduit's an interesting idea. I wouldn't say it has the best execution, but probably Amalgam, Luminary, and Gillshot. Everybody else's as well. Finally beat Willbenders. Hope they don't nerf it hard. Well, the thing that Rit has that beats Willbenders is, one, it has lifesteal, which goes through armor value, right? A lot of people don't know that lifesteal is just... Oh, the tag changed color. I thought I was doing drugs. Lifesteal is like true damage in this game, and it has like venoms that it can share. So Ritualist beats Willbenders that way, and it also has like the machine gun spirits that basically means you don't have Aegis. Yeah. Antiquary, I think, is the low-key broken one, but no one's playing it, so no one cares, right? It is just what it is. Oh, I'm still on Bladesworn buttons. I was like, why am I not switching to Spear? Let me change my key bindings. ArenaNet, if you want to put per character key binds in the game, that'd be great. I'd love you forever. Exclamation point your favorite elite spec in chat. Chat, you gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. That'll be our first question. I like that a lot. Only use the block one. The block one's good. The stun break's also really good, and you should use the elite. Or the stun break elite's really good. Hell yeah, Conduit. Evoker's interesting. Evoker also does way too much damage in PvP right now. The hair does literally... You look at somebody strongly with the hair and they fall over. The hair is nutty good in PvP. Yeah, we do a bunch of these throughout the nights on Mondays, so... Get followed and subbed and whatnot if you like it here, and if you don't, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Really odd to go from angry, full flavorful dialogue to the new ability and then swatch the Ritualist and have them be silent. Yeah, but like, Ritualist gets a gang to run around with. The biggest complaint I personally have about Ritualist is their abilities are way too visually loud. Like... you can't see through the ritualist spirits. They're not, you know, throw a opacity slider on those things. Good God, ArenaNet. They use any of the spirits, they always, like, abilities, they always render, and it just becomes a sea of green with one ritualist. Like, heaven forbid you have more than one of those things that you're fighting in a Zerg. Good luck seeing what's going on. I'm real interested to see if and what they'll do tomorrow. I don't think they'll do a balance patch. Like, everyone's coping that they're gonna fix Luminary immediately, but they might. Malcolm's dope. Even with the nerfs, Malcolm's dope. Stop harassing my men and women. And glue him to the floor, chat. Didn't glue him to the floor. Man has too much resistance. He gone. He gone. Yeah, movement speed, Spellbreaker. Man is running speed runes. I have discipline on. It shouldn't be that slow. I look hella slow. We actually caught up to the Ranger before he caught up to the fucking Spellbreaker. No, I must help my friends. Where are you gonna end up? Like right there? Got you. Got you, guy. No, not Meowth. Yeah, you need to turn off effect LOD to have it not render, but that's just a thing. I love that my commands, like, just do not command. I also love this. I love cats so much, chat. I don't know if I've ever expressed how much I love war claws in this game, and that they can keep you in combat like that. It's like my favorite thing. It's so good. I love it so much. Did we get into EBG because there's no tag? Alright, fuck it. Switching back to Bladesworn. You got your 8 seconds of Paragon gameplay. Everyone can unsubscribe now. I'll go back to it if we get a Zerging build, but that's a Zerging build. It's not a Zerging tag. 'Tis not a roamer. I could play it as a roamer, I'm just bad. Hell yeah. Honestly, no, I was unironically the most excited, not for any of the new specs, but for the new Relic. I really want to test Relic of the First Revenant. I'm not even joking. That's the other thing I really like, Everest, is that this expansion seems to be getting people to try stuff that they don't normally play, which is really good. Theory crafting other classes. Alright. Good. I look at the Mist Ranger's real good. Real good. Oh, all the relics, like, per my video, what I said in my video, all the relics are good. And all the relics are good with each other. Like, I think they're all strong compared to the old relics, but in terms of, like, escalation and power creep relative to the other ones that released, I think all of them are about equal right now. Like, some of them you probably won't ever take, like the heal on bleeding one, but there's definitely some builds with that, right? I'm completely not jealous that they gave the on CC quickness thing. God damn it, my controls. To another class. It was a Warriors thing. No longer. Warrior gets no unique things. I feel like Warrior is just a beta test for putting stuff on other classes, like the on quickness CC thing. Or on CC quickness thing. Ah! So annoying. Next they're giving Ritualist Spirits to Ranger. Yeah, equal and opposite reaction was the first one. Equal and opposite reaction and Pirate Queen also have a longer cooldown, but like 1 second versus 1/4 second, who cares? Bladesworn's conceptually fun, it's just a pain in the ass to learn and play, and half the skills literally don't work half the time. I'm glad that you should try it though, mostly because I really want to rein it to buff it and fix it one day. So the more people we have it playing it, the better. You guys just gonna run away the entire fucking night? Just gonna run away. Their job is to kite us to their friends. Okay, cool. What a fun way to play this game mode. That's a red Zerg. None of the red Zerg touched the green guys. Parting of the Red Sea, chat. No, Bladesworn is like a really good idea to rate elite specs or like what you enjoy playing in this game. Is my friends and I generally rate them on idea versus execution, and I think all of the new elite specs have a relatively good idea, even Antiquary, and I think that all of the new elite specs have a relatively good execution of that idea, especially after a lot of the changes. It's bleed and poison, that relic, and it has no cooldown. I know you asked him, but I'm answering for him. And Bladesworn is like a 9 out of 10 idea and a like 2 out of 10 execution, and I really hope they fix it one day. Broken. It's like double the healing of Miss Stranger. So if you have something that provides perpetual bleeding and poison, like on Shortbow Ranger, it's really good. LEs have worse selection of new ideas. Conduit's, or what's it called? Catalyst is really boring, but it's one of the strongest specs in the game. Like, at least in terms of PvP world versus world. The new one's good. Evoker's good. People are enjoying the balls out of Evoker right now, in my opinion. And the idea of Evoker kind of being for mini elite specs I really like. Because, like, what else? I mean, the only other thing I think you could do with Elementalist, chat, is give it a 5th element. So, it is what it is. What's going to be really interesting is if we get some reworks to those the other conjured weapons. In the eliminate development debt patch. I think that would be amazing. Again, exclamation point your favorite elite spec of the new ones, chat. Gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube in order to enter. And Twitch winners get double gold. And Twitch Prime subs get triple, what is it, 100 gold? It's something insane. Evoker doesn't change up the gameplay that much, that's fair. Weaver definitely does. Tempest definitely does. Tempest mostly does because your overloads become your stun breaks, so you don't have to put stun breaks on your bar, really. So you get a bunch of support abilities. Oh my god, Red's here. This is where I should get the Paragon, chat. I'm always on the wrong class. Yeah, like a gravity element or something. I think that'd be really cool. They kind of did my idea for Elementalist, where I thought you would have to give up one element to specialize in another one, but they just kind of like let you specialize in one. So, I was pretty close on what I guessed for their elite spec. And I'll take close. Yeah, force. Or like one that you can, I almost thought the new LE spec would be kind of like Conduit, where you'd get like a mega button. But you sort of get that with the utility skills. Or the elite skill, so. Also, chat, I want to thank you. I've been, like, trying to jump into a lot of partners chats, a lot of, like, other people, and everyone seems to have their own streaming style. I really appreciate this, like, back and forth, like, engage with the community, talk about stuff thing we have. Some of the streams I just jump into, and there's, like, 100 people watching and nobody talking, and I can respect that, like, it's entertainment, but it's just bizarre to me. Or it's like you want to engage with the streamer, that's the point of streaming. Otherwise, I watch a VOD. So I do appreciate it, thank you. I don't believe you, nah. I don't believe that your new favorite is Evoker. Oh, like completely changes the attunements? Interesting. For an elite spec. Also, somebody buy me the new spear. Real quick. All you've been playing. Well, respect. I'm glad you found your thing. Which pet? Which boy are you playing? Are you running mono otter? Like everybody? Yeah. Dude, I need pizza. Pseudo needs pizza. Also, PSA chat, if you're in the States, tomorrow's mid elections, so no political stuff, but just go vote. Voting's really important, especially right now. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Especially, it's like for local elections and stuff, unless you're in New Jersey, in which case turbo go vote. But yeah, important. Go do it. That's all I'm saying about that. I had forgotten. Running around hitting things in PvE and Otter to heal. Yeah, Otter's super fun from what I've seen. Yeah, Otter, Toad, and Hare are kind of tearing it up, which is funny because Fox was kind of front and center. Always queued. We can do this drawing though, chat. I'll give you a... Yep, there we go. Give you one more minute. Don't dox yourself. Exclamation point, your favorite elite spec. No, we'll give it 3 minutes. We'll do it actually at a time today. Would people want to go over the patch notes, like for all the elite specs? Because I didn't do a video on that. I assume other people did, and then just like people didn't, so... That's something we could do tonight. Another topic that I was thinking of bringing up is I've seen a lot of people, actually not partners, but just streamers. Maybe they didn't apply, maybe they don't care, I don't know. But over the Twitch drop period, I saw a lot of people like advertising their stream in map chat and like hopping from all the passkeys and stuff. And I've asked around a little bit, and apparently that happens in other MMOs as well. But even though I give away so much money, I don't really want to do that, because even if it's not like, I think it's against terms of service, because you're not allowed to advertise a product. And I think like, well, it's not Lysol, having a Twitch channel is a product. But even if it's not against terms of service, right? Like, I don't think I want to do that for my channel, at least specifically, because I feel like if every partner that got partnered did that, it would just, that's all it would be. It would be like the LFG and raid selling, you know? What are your thoughts on that? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's like annoying when you see those? Like, hey, come watch my stream. Like, I'm really not sure where I land with that. Like, I kind of want ANET to make a decision on that, and they're just like, it's fine. Like, give us a hard answer, you know? I was just curious, like if people care or not. Maybe you don't care. Just noticed it. Dead Debbie, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You will have time to enter the giveaway. Don't worry. Yeah, Troubadour's also really in the same boat, Turkey, where I was talking to Homage about this a little bit earlier. And Troubadour, both Troubadour and Paragon, like the potential is there, but they do healing and then fill in the blank. So, I don't know. Like, I think they both have potential. It's just weird. RMT spamming? I haven't seen an RMT spammer in forever, dude, in this game. Yeah, I feel like if it's not annoying because everyone's kind of like, we probably shouldn't do that, but like if literally, you know, ANET said tomorrow advertising that came out and said, advertising your Twitch stream is okay. Like, everybody does it now in map chat. It's just that, and then you turn off map chat, right? Like, Yeah, Troubadour's odd. It needs to do, and I don't want it to do just more distort. It needs to do like healing and thing, in my opinion. Yeah, that's the other one I was wondering about, was 14. Primarily. I'm helping, little guy. So the reason I think... I tried a bunch of different weapons on Paragon, and I think Staff Spear is fine. I think staff rifle might be actually a little bit better. But the reason spear is good is because the F1 on spear, this button, Harrier's Toss, is not a projectile. So, like, when you throw it, it's really important to be able to trigger Martial Cadence on Paragon, and you can just throw it into a Zerg, and it won't get projectile blocked, so you can actually trigger Martial Cadence. That's why I would take spear over rifle. If that button was a projectile, I would take rifle every time, because rifle's buttons are just good, and they're all ammunition buttons. And just spaz on my controller, because that's how you play this class. Chrono just eats Troubadour right now. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, where Spellbreaker just kind of eats Paragon's lunch in terms of support. PvP, Paragon's fine. And I think Troubadour also has a place in PvP, because there isn't the raid stat of concentration, right? Yeah, Paragon I haven't even gotten close to understanding what my buttons do. I just, like, wail on my controller and, like, stuff happens. It's completely, like, random. At least in terms of the F2 through F4. Inconsistent range on the F skills. I kind of think that gives it some charm. Especially, like, coming from Virtuoso. I get that, though, from a gameplay perspective that sucks, but from, like, a flavor perspective that's kind of neat. You gotta be melee always. Yeah, I think Troubadour almost needs like a... not a damage mitigation buff, but like a damage decreasing buff. Like, I don't know, some toughness or something. I'm gonna ask Kaiben if he shows up what he thinks of Troubadour, because he's been playing the crap out of it and he really likes support classes. Ah, speaking of which, look at this guy. Oh, he's dead. We're gonna ban her. Nope, we're not gonna ban her. Nope, we're not gonna ban her. Alright, we're out, chat. Calm down. I absolutely think the auto-trigger chant trait for World vs. World is the play on Paragon, because it's super duper fun. And it also gives you credit because you're just, by existing and whenever you get in combat, which happens like in and out of combat, it happens a lot in World vs. World, you just give boons to your allies, which is super, super fun, honestly, for credit. Yeah, that's kind of what Paragon feels like. It feels like it should have a lot of the stuff that it has just baseline, which is a weird thing to say. Like the motivation grants adrenaline trait should absolutely 1,000,000,000% be baseline. Like when it ticks down. I kind of think the improved F buttons trait should be as well. Like the bottom Grandmaster in Paragon. Sorry, we have a giveaway to do. I'm just like playing the game and zoning out. It's because I need emblems of the Avenger chat. Alright, let's do this drawing. Don't worry, we'll do more. So the rules for giveaways are they're random between whatever people entered, unless it's trivia, in which case we do tallies, but we did trivia. So 25 gold if you win on YouTube, 50 gold if you win on Twitch, and 100 gold if you win and you're a Prime sub on Twitch. And also Twitch Prime subs get double entries because I feel like rewarding my audience a bunch. So let's do this. And hopefully, pick somebody who's a good cat. Everest, you have won. Congrats. That is 25 gold over on YouTube. You get dinner and a reward. Character name or an account name whenever you can, and I'll shoot that over to you. Not wanting to worry to seem too magic-y. Yeah, but Spellbreaker's in the game, right? Like, I guess Spellbreaker's the anti-mage of, like, mages, but the thing with the anti-magic-y argument is that that's fine until you realize that, like, Stomp could just be a teleport, right? You could just jump into the air, do the Vindicator animation, and like, land, and it wouldn't be magic-y, it would just be an ultra-strong dude in a video game. I get the not magic-y argument. I don't want teleports like smashed all over my character, but like at a certain point when you have anime gods and illusion mages running around your game, I think it's okay to give, you know, your gun samurai some class fantasy. No worries, no rush. By the end of the stream, eating your pasta or whatever, don't feel like you need to put it down. I've wanted a chill. Last stream was so hectic for me, chat. Like last week. I really always wanted to be a partner during an expansion release. I'm glad I haven't been to a degree because it was a lot of work. And a lot of work for my second job that I don't get paid for. So followed on YouTube for a while. Was really getting in Twitch now. Thanks for the welcome. Yeah, no worries. There's just a Twitch timeout because of the bots. Medium-sized streamers get like a weird amount of bots in Guild Wars. It's very strange. Need you guys a lesser degree to get around it. Silly hammer space stuff. I love Amalgam as a concept for Engineer. Like Hollowsmith and Engineer ideas for Elite Spec Scrappers kind of whatever. And then like Hollowsmith and Amalgam are fucking amazing. Mechanist is also really, really good. I just wish you could get in the mech. That should absolutely be one of the Grandmasters if Mechanist gets reworked. Yeah, no worries, dude. I have a couple videos coming. I also, I figured, not figured out, but my video, balanced vision, but back to normal. I had a balanced vision. What? They'll also sending me mail. I don't know. Maybe. What's the title of the stream, chat? Oh, balance vision, but back to normal. Is that an intention? Oh, yeah, he's just talking about the title. Yes. I'll reply to him. Yeah, congrats, dog. That back in the middle of the screen. What's in the black line shop? You talking? Oh, the Iron Man suit. Yeah. Yeah. Let me live the Voltron dream. And then if you have 5 mechanists in a sub party, they form Voltron and just punch the Elder Dragon in the face, and it plays the Voltron song. Who's old, chat? Show of hands. Who remembers the fucking Voltron intro song? That thing slapped. That and Blazing Sword were the only 2 things that show had. The rest of that show is awful. Oh, the little wandering gyros when it released, I agree with you. I like that a lot more in terms of flavor for Scrapper. The nuts thing about Mask is hyper violent in the comics. Like it's basically a body horror comic. If you look up any of the comics, it has nothing to do with the animated show or the movies. Mask is really gross. Don't look up Mask, chat. Like it's like how if you look up the original Pokemon comics, they are not Pokemon. It's not Pokemon. Not a fun kid's adventure, dude. We're gonna catch something, and it's not gonna be Pokemon. I just feel like Spear on Warrior should be 1200 range and Rifle should be 15. Almost. You want to know the nuts thing about this? Is Pseudo's encyclopedia of useless knowledge. This is one of the reasons I could bartend. Spawn is owned by Archie Comics and is canonically in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe. Like, Spawn lore is buck wild, dude. Yeah, based, pretty much. Yeah, all the things kids were exposed to. If you were an early anime nerd, boy, did you get exposed to some crap, man. I'm gonna try to banner this guy. There we go, got him up. Missed when Function Gyro was bound to the Interact key. That was kind of interesting too, yeah. I just wish that, because it still plays the finisher when you finish somebody with Function Gyro, right? I wish that if you bannered somebody and finished them, it played your banner or your finisher for Warrior. I think that'd be really good. Pseudo would like that a lot. Because I think it does for Daredevil as well. Do we have a squad? Is it just like hidden? Is this just a group of people? Join squad. Well, there's a squad. I just can't see it. The secret squad. Yeah, it still plays the finisher. It's bullshit. Also, if you're in the guild, if you're in Vanguards, even if you're not, we're gonna try to run the Siege of Old Lion's Arch meta a lot more consistently, because the weapons that drop from it have a really high drop chance, and they're hundreds of gold on the trading post right now. It seems really weird to me that no one runs that meta. I saw a post about it on Reddit the other day, and it's very strange. Yeah, those weapons, and the weapons are also great, like Copernicus says. They're like ultra pirate weapons. I just didn't buy them because I assumed they'd be dirt cheap forever, which was a huge mistake. I have a couple of them. I have the sword. I use it on my Blitzhorn all the time. They're like one of the best pirate weapon sets in the game. Right, it also drops like reward potions and stuff for stuff, and like boosters or something. It's like a really good meta to run. It's very strange. I'd probably even like do it now on stream. It took a little bit of organization when we ran it over the weekend, but it was not terrible. It's also like not that hard a meta to like, because you have to finish all 3 bosses at the same time, but as long as you have your squad reading the squad chat, it's pretty okay. Problem is you need like a minimum of 9 people to do it who have like builds. Yep, there goes the controller. I was wondering, I was like, where's the controller disconnect for tonight? It's gonna happen. Fucking Microsoft, dude. This is a $1 trillion company. Can't believe it. And they also like just canned their new Xbox too or something, or like delayed it. And increased the price of Game Pass, even though old Game Pass was making them a bitch load of money. Weird executive decisions, man, because they need to buy a new yacht. I really think, I'm starting to think that executives could all be automated by AI, like that's what we should use AI for, and their job could mostly be just use, like, they need to appear like they're doing something. I think that's all it is. Did he not die from my battle standard? What the fuck? The cast. Thoughtless and Selfless potions come from? I got mine from the Invasion of pre-Heart of Thorns event, because I farmed the crap out of those. I should actually be using mine, because it's for my Paragon. See, she got a little Selfless potion. I'm sure it's on the wiki, though, if you can still obtain them some way. I can't believe it's been years since that meta came out, dude. If that's true, that's horrifying. We should go do some PvE, chat. That's what we should do. We should change it up. Also, it blows my mind. No offense. I love this game. It blows my mind that you can have, like, 100 to, like, 7,000 people watching you play PvE in this game and nobody talking in chat. That is buck wild to me. I guess it's just cat TV, right? It's second screen content. It's kind of like what this is for a lot of people at the gym. Which is fair. Thoughtless and Selfless potions. I can look that up for you. I want to do this, I'm gonna make sure this build is correct, and then I can look it up. Like our little Spartan lady. I want to do a night where we all play World vs. World and we all dress as Spartans. I think that'd be sick. And like all the supports can wear like blue capes. See? Paragon does one thing, and that's immobilize, I think. Battle for Lion's Arch. Oh, you could also get him from that. Oh, there you go. I don't need to look it up. I'm super hungry, chat. Somebody come here and feed me grapes or something. So hungry. Where's my pirate fashion? Pirate fashion's on the Bladesworn. Bladesworn's always been a pirate. I'm waiting for a better... I changed up my cape. I played with the dyes a bunch, Sergio. I'm waiting for a good pirate hat. I also need to finish the reward tracks more to get the, like, pirate captain's outfit. Because a lot of those pieces are fucking sick. Oh, that's skinny. He's an OG officer. Where is it? Some good fashion in here. Also, thank you to all the people. I had a couple people, by a couple I mean like 5, give me advice on like how their computer actually runs World versus World. Apparently there's some kind of frame gen that you can turn on for 40 series cards and above when I asked about it, which is very helpful. I don't have a 40 series card, but I have a feeling that would solve a lot of it, so it's good to know that that does work well for Guild Wars 2. I plan to get a 3D Vcache CPU the next time I upgrade, but I'm not doing that until there's a new platform because downgrading to a 5080 or a 5800 X3D is pointless right now for me because my CPU is better than that for work. But thank you. Very appreciated. I did ask, and you responded. Also, I hate the wings. Just gonna say it. I think they should just float off your back and be more angel-y. I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take. I'm glad people are enjoying Paragon, though. I seem to know what it does. Need to figure it out. Loom to the floor, chat. That's what Paragon does. It doesn't mobilize, and that's it. I do, however, really think that right now Paragon is being balanced around the existence of Heightened Focus, which is a trait and discipline that no one's used to taking, that refreshes your burst skills and your chance count as burst skills. So try Heightened Focus if you out there are just struggling with Paragon. I think it helps a lot. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, this is running through Fuckville. And Pseudo's in Fuckville. Population him. I probably could have played that better. Live, you learn. You die to Zergs. It happens. Is anyone on a server, since we don't have a VOA group going, that has a tag and that map is open right now? Because we could switch over there. Because I really want to play some, like, do some Zerging gameplay on this. But it's kind of weird right now. Oh. I spelled it wrong. Oops. Awkward. Awkward chat. Oh, I did spell it wrong. Holy shit, I can't spell. Why am I stupid, chat? That's okay. I'll change it later. Or I won't. One of the two. Oh, that's funny. I'll give you guys something to do, though. Let's see here. Exclamation point, how long you think it'll be before we get a balance patch, chat? I want this so bad. I don't want it bad enough to buy it, but I want it. It would work for her so well. That's so sick. I'm definitely gonna get this legendary when it comes down in price. Yeah, exclamation point, how long you think it'll be before we get a meaningful balance patch. You gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. It could be 1 day, it could be 7 days, it could be 8 days. I'm gonna fix my thumbnail because I'm having an aneurysm about it now. Colosso technically gets 25 gold. that is something wrong with the stream. 1 week. Yeah, I give it... My guess is 15 as well. Not to poison the well. I think it's going to be a bit. I think it's definitely going to be a bit. Warrior Staff or Warrior Spear was the fastest I've ever seen them do something post-expansion. That was 3 weeks. Can't I spell chat? Don't answer that. You can't spell chat. It's funny as shit. That's what I get for, like, making stuff in a hurry. 420 days. That seems accurate. Two weeks, 15, a lot of 15 days. I'm trying to think of a time when they actually, like, it was faster, right? The other really fast change I remember was, what's it called? Chronomancer, unscrewing up the change where you needed your, clones to shatter. Hey, Gold Magister, what's up? Welcome back, dude. Okay, I think it changed. I think it changed. I think we are right. Yeah, good job on Colosso. How come none of y'all caught that, chat? Just make sure here real quick. Being a perfectionist for the streams that I don't care about and don't make me any money. It's fine. It's normal. Now that I've spelled it right. Shut up. I don't even think it has the restream watermark. I think it actually updated. Holy crap. Oh my god, it actually just worked. Cool. Thank you, Colosso. Next year. Bold, Sergio. Alright, sick. Got the tick. It worked. It's alive. I know. Even Pseudo's alive. Jojo! Thank you for the follow. Great anime. Great name. Dude, I've been speedrunning like all of the anime I missed for the last 8 years, chat. What is over there? A yappin'. Or an amalgam. I don't want to fight an amalgam on a Zerging build. No thank you. I'm scared. Bro, it's gonna get there. Somebody on Snooker is gonna do it. Like, I think Evoker's pulling like 64k right now or something nutty. Let's, I want to see if I can catch a... We're still getting decent fights. We'll stay on this Borderlands for now. Off in space. Get supply. Pseudo. Dumbass. I did it. Thanks, chat. You're the best. 30... No, I thought it was a 64 Evoker I saw today. But maybe. I mean, that's not consistent, right? That's just like... What, you know, one spike for the 63, 64. But that's still insane, right? Remember when, like, Herald auto-attacking with swords and doing, like, 22k was a problem, chat? I remember that. Guy got the Boon Amalgam build. The goo. He's got the goo. He got the goo. He's got the goo in him. Man's gooing it up. I'm happy to see more amalgams using Spear, honestly. Because Spear is a very offensive weapon. Yeah, there was a small post. I think somebody phrased it like a small post on what power creep does to raids, and yeah, accurate. The old raid bosses are... I could definitely tune up their health, I think, but there's really no point to now, especially if they're going to add quick play raids, right? You want those things to be accessible. Yeah, we don't have a tag. I'm leaving. We're going to a different BL. This sucks. Pseudo wants to Zerg tonight. What are we doing? We're typing our currently how long you think that it'll be before we get a real balance patch. Because I'm always interested to see what people think for the giveaway. Other than that, Pseudo's still trying to figure out what Paragon does in World versus World. Pseudo can't come up with a good answer yet. Got a bunch of War Pig servers, he was up with them. Drone. Yeah, the burst healing's nuts, but the burst healing like kind of doesn't matter. Also, Relic of Castora, just great for healing for this game. Like one of the new relics. Amazing healing relic. I was right. It's just like the best one. Which is... Fuck. Okay, is there a Zerg where it's not a 36-person queue, right? Torment, Cathedral Blood. I'm trying to think of one that we didn't see that we were already fighting here. It's 10 o'clock at night. People should be playing video games. But yeah, if you're new here, we do giveaways every Monday, Wednesday. Monday, we stream Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday. Wow, they're getting stomped. All right, not those, whatever those alliances. Lots of theory crafting, build crafting stuff. I plan to get into the other classes too, but I'm really trying to figure out Warrior right now. At least in terms of the new expansion. But be doing kind of a little bit of everything going forward. I'm glad that there's more stuff that I kind of want to theory craft now. There's 2Q EBG. Which one is it? My server is not in this list. Where are we at? If it's ours, which is Tombs. And again, PSA chat. Select your World versus World Alliance now. You get 5 hours. I'm going to check Rawls Rest, I think. Yeah, but I need to know what your server is in order to switch to it. Everest. I don't know what server my server is. Can't switch. Much better. Got a bunch of entries for this one. Do that drawing in 1 minute. Thank you guys. Aerodon Terrace, thank you. This one's got a tag, whatever this is. So might stick here for now, but it's good to have a backup. Appreciated. Hey Goliath, what is up? 3 months. 3 months would be wild. Andrew Wheat is one over on Twitch. That is 50 gold. And I believe you're not a Prime sub. I didn't update the list, but I believe you're not. So that's 50 gold over to Andrew. Congrats, dude. Character name or an account name whenever you can. I will shoot that over. It's so weird to me that Twitch doesn't have just like a page where you can see your supporters. Very odd. You need to like export it as an XML file. Trying to add more AI bullshit to everything. It's great. I love AI chat. I don't know if you love AI, but I love AI. It's so good. Just eat it up. Eat it up. Rub it all over my face. That's what it's for. Because Lord knows it's not for answering questions accurately. I got a story for you, chat. Alright, you ready for this? You know those hideous fucking AI farm things that are using way too much electricity? Power grids have stopped saying like, okay, you can have power for this, right? Because it literally will draw too much power so other people cannot have power. They've stopped allocating like an excess power to AI farms, thank God. So what a lot of these AI research firms are doing is they are hiring engineers to build enclosures for scrapped jet engines so that they can use the jet engine to power the stupid AI model. Now, I want you to think about that for a second. I want you to imagine you're an engineer, a structural engineer, that gets hired to design an enclosure to strap a fucking jet engine to the ground to prevent that engine from doing the one thing that it was historically built to do, which is fly through the air. Like, at a certain point, you just gotta, like, what are we doing? You just gotta laugh at this shit. Because it's just like, oh my god, the amount of human waste for all this AI crap is hysterical, dude. Oh, this is the stupidest apocalypse in the world. I swear to God. You did! You won 50 gold! Congrats. Yeah, it makes total sense. Buy Google stock. No worries. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out routinely. I want to catch up with this tag, and then I will do my best to mail you. I want to take a lot of the super speed stuff on Paragon, too. The problem is you have to, like, really spec into it. There we go. I should be mailing you from my alt account, by the way. I'm too stupid to think of that, so I'm gonna boot up the alt account in the background, drop a bunch of frames. Because there is still a 500 gold per week limit. For good reasons. Yeah, I do giveaways every Monday. I do it mostly because I hate having money, and also I really like helping new people for this game. If you have a question about how I've made all of my money, I was literally helping one of my friends do it earlier today. I just do End of Dragons map completions and sell the stuff. It's wonderful. Fun fact, most energy generators are used to run a turbine. That's true. This is still stupid, cool story. Hot take. I know there's reasons, but before the 3 engineers in the chat at me, I know there's reasons why this makes sense, sort of. I still find it comically hilarious, like cosmically hilarious. So, I don't know, man. Shit's just wacky. Yeah, boil water so the steam can turn a turbine from nuclear power, true. The thing with nuclear power is it's way cleaner than this. Because it still requires fuel. If only we could dispose of nuclear waste in places that weren't gonna, like, decay and then sink into the earth. We need some more upbeat songs tonight, chat. Jesus. What's wrong with you? Where is this one? This man's got an otter. No, so many downs. So many. I don't want to be here. Here sucks. Dude, our tag pieced the fuck out. My god. Tag, like, I looked away for a second, the tag was down. I am Paragon. I run. Oh yeah. I hope they fix the triple, like, laggy bolts charge thing. I would really like that. Let's join. What? Where's the tag? Tag over there? Tag over there. Tag's moving. New map skins are hella expensive. They are. I think that's a good thing. Because, again, we're not getting a real, like, real update for like 6 months. You can run, if you mean like the 2 armor sets, you can run the reward tracks in PvP for them, which is what I've been doing. So like the Pirate Queen armor and the like Destiny welder armor, whatever it's called. Is this tag just like following these 2 people? I'm switching over to Aerodon Terrace, dude. Tag doesn't know what's up. I will notice, since I can freely swap around, I've been kind of doing that to experiment of like who's on what, you know, who's on first. Aerodon Terrace appears to be a EU server, sir. I would have to switch to EU. Which I can do, it'll just take a bit. N is my RP button. Like, sure of it. Yeah. Yeah, I have one of the boxes I can show you. So you get this fantastic, let me see if I can find it. Where's the Castora box? CAS. This thing, when you finish it, and you can use it, and then you get your choice of any of the new relics or the Extremis armor or a chromatic resin skin. Like, there's some really good stuff in here, so you get to choose like one piece of everything. So the reward track is like turbo super worth it, which is a shame because I don't have any more of these potions, and the only way to get these PvP potions, chat, is to literally get only participation rank in an automated tournament. Not to place anywhere, only get participation. So like, what I should do is just go into a PvP, even though multi-boxing isn't like allowed in actual PvP. I should go into a PvP match with like all my alt accounts and just like lose every game. Like if I want more PvP potions, which is stupid. I want to be able to bank the potions so that when the expansion comes out, I can have the things. But I understand why they nerfed it, so it is what it is. Where did that thing go? We did it. We're so smart, chat. Especially you. I'm proud of you. Chat gets a head pat. Alright. Let's do one more switcheroo here. I'm just gonna pick one. Nope, not Moogaloo. Like, I'm gonna pick one at random. Oops, pick Moogaloo. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Amalgam, I think, deserves a lot of the nerfs it got. It still has Alacrity, which blows my brain out, but is what it is. Like, Alacrity on Amalgam just seems silly to me, but I'm over here with my hedonistic, full, you know, Diviners builds. Oh, they're so much fun. The biggest thing I think with the elite specs Alcatraz is, yeah, a lot of them are overtuned and a lot of them are probably going to get nerfed, but they're so fun to play. They're so fun to play. And I think that's so important. Like, it goes like fun, rule of cool, design, everything, like balance, everything else in terms of like tier, right? Like fun, you know, rule of cool, design, balance, everything else. Oh, Amalgam's psychotic. You saw the one Amalgam just soloing like 4 people outside our spawn. Amalgam's silly. If I had to guess long-term, I think Amalgam is the one I would gravitate to, unfortunately, as well. Mostly because Engineer's already been, like, really similar to Warrior, but I'm super, especially with Shortbow being such a dominant force in the last, like, PvP season, before the expansion came out, I want to see what they do to Engineer. Because Engineer's been eating way too good, recently, and I'm scared. And anytime Engineer, Thief, or Warrior eats well, it gets dumpstered. So, little scared about the patch, chat. I wanna see before I make too much stuff. So I haven't done any like straight build videos, and I might just make a video on my thoughts on Paragon. If people would want to see that, let me know. I fixed the thumbnail and like 20 people joined. My bad. Can't spell. Good job, Colosso. It is a stream rule. If you catch me like with my mic muted or something wrong with the stream, I wanted to have the best stream experience for everybody, so I will give you gold. So, you know, let me know if I'm a dumbass on the internet. Necro right now is eating very good. Yeah, that's true. But Necro, I feel like, doesn't get as nerfed as hard as the other 3. But that's biased, right? I've never heard this song. EBG, but not VOA. If you get an ear on VOA and you have a tag, Maddie, let me know, and I'll come back. I left because we were just getting, it was like 7 people, and they just kept getting rolled over and over. But I don't think there's a tag anywhere. Dude, there are no tags during the week. Like, no matter what server you're on, I might as well go back to VOA at this point. Jeez. Tombs of Druskir it is. And try to solo heal Maddie. Good song. Also, that trivia night we did, chat, I gotta tell you, once upon a time, like, I bought all of Jesse Valentine's songs when he did his release for the, like, Dubsteppin' on Hunger fundraiser he did, and, like, I own all of those tracks, and I haven't had any trouble using them in the past. I had to file more copyright fair use disputes for that trivia night that I got, like, 200 views on than all of my streams for like last month, because every single song got flagged, and I was like, well, I'd like people to be able to watch the video. YouTube's copyright system's so bad. Yeah, no worries, dude. Do your meal prep. Do your meal prep and do what Everest is doing, and just hang out and chat and eat and win money. Did I not change the one discipline trait? Is that why I'm so effing slow? No, I have 25% movement speed. What the heck? That's... What the heck? Alright. I don't get Paragon, man. I'm glad you like Conduit. Conduit is stupid overpowered. But it's quite fun. I think mechanically Conduit is nice where it landed, though. Dragon Hunter relic equipped and no traps. Whoops. Yeah, I've done that before where I'll be like, oh, I could take this relic for these things, and then you just like forget to put them on your bar because you don't have space for it. You're like, well, crud. The thing with, that's broken, Maddie, though, that you should know about Conduit, like, mechanically, that I don't like, is, you know, Impossible Odds or any of the toggles, you can just toggle it on and off really, really fast, and it gives you affinity. Like, out of combat, too. You can just, like, charge it up like a, you know, a big nuke, which, not a huge fan of that. Yeah, it's mega stupid. Like, I don't know if that's working as intended, and I also don't know if that's actually going to get fixed, because Revenant also, like, never gets its bugs fixed. No offense to ArenaNet. Apparently they're, like, impossible, so... Yeah, it's probably... Like, I can't generate motivation out of combat, so it's probably not working as intended, but Gale Shot gets its arrows back, so I don't really know. That was, That was my one point of, like, kind of weird... let's say, whatever the opposite of synergistic is... point of feedback for them is it's really weird that some of the new elite specs can generate their new resource out of combat and others can't. So I don't really know what's going on there. Oh yeah, took EBG, have a tag. Good call, Nettie. With a thief and a friend, yeah, you can teleport through lakes. Very true. I'd like to join your squad, sir. Hell yeah. I mean, there's a lot of thief skills that can just, like, literally... And we're not supposed to show exploits on streams, and I don't do this, but there's, like, a lot of thief staff skills that can, like, jump from this tiny spot to this other tiny spot and, like, get into a tower, and then you can port your Zerg in. That I would really love fixed. So, you know, probably be good at some point. Also, there are... I found this out the other day, chat. There's Doliak finishers that you got from, like, OG World versus World back in the day that I don't have, and I'm jealous. I mean, you're not wrong, Alcatraz. doesn't say while not in combat. And that is true. That is true. That man inside. SMC? Alright, SMC. Yeah, I didn't care back then, now I do. I didn't know World vs. World was a thing back then, now I do. They've put the old tournament finishers in, like the NAEU China ones. Like, I have those. Those were for a special event, I believe. I have all 3 of those. I would love the Dolyak ones. The Dolyak ones are kind of cool. I'd actually, now that I play PvP more, like back in the day I didn't give a flying shit about PvP or World vs. World chat. Like I was so a PvE gamer because I was like, no, this isn't meant as offense because a lot of PvE players are much better than I am. I was very bad at the game. So I only played PvE and like didn't feel comfortable in a competitive environment. Now I like basically only play PvP in World vs. World, and I would love new finishers. I think, especially with the new animations tech they have, I think that'd be amazing. Like the new animations department, just I think would kill it. I like this tag. He's got balls. What's he driving on? Is he just like Luminary driving? No, he's Dragon Hunter driving. Wowie. Is he running the Holy Warlock Kandi Dragon Hunter? Yeah, I had to look him up too, Matty. There's some old stuff. Wow. Is that what the new infusion does, or is that like 8 of them? That's got to be 8 of them. There's no way. Like, what is happening here? You guys see this? What the fuck? What is going on? I know there's 2 new infusions. You get one from like doing the metas and it gives you a chance, and the other one's from fishing. But like, actually, ow. Evoker bug? Maybe it is. Oh yeah, it's an evoker. This guy has to be the evoker bug. I heard about this. Yeah, that's gonna hopefully get fixed. But like, damn, dude, the infusion game, right? I like can't follow this poor Zerg guy. Oh my god. Imagine having this on like a whole Zerg chat. It's like slap an epilepsy warning on the game. Yeah, this is actually making my eyes water. Like, I'm not memeing, I'm not hamming it up for the you know, streaming, stuff like that. I actually, like, need a drink of water. And probably to wipe my eyes because this is hurting. My god. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ, chat. That was ridiculous. That is wild. What's going on? Are you attacking? It's like one guy up there. Use my mighty Paragon skills. That looked kind of cool. You won the IRL duel. Yeah, if you can give people actual physical damage in real life, that's the best skill. It's like how there was a League of Legends character for a really long time that, like, when he used his ultimate, it just, like, actually made the mini-map go black for everybody or something. And that got nerfed real fast, but it was really funny. That was, and, like, also, like, everyone, you know, around them, like, got this, like, haze. That was bold. It's like, actually sends a signal and turns your monitor off. And crap's so silly. He still does? Okay, Nocturne. Yeah, my brain was saying Noctis, but I was like, no, that's the guy from Final Fantasy. Can you hear this hurricane shit? It is storming in upstate New York right now. Like, actually. Ooh, stuff. It is. It's not New York City. It's just the state. I couldn't afford to live in the city. The city, also, I wouldn't. The city's not for pseudo. But upstate New York's usually fine. But it gets like dark at 5 o'clock now because daylight savings is the stupidest thing on God's green earth. So that's fun. It's real cool in the winter waking up at, you know, 10, doing my job for 6 hours and having 1 hour of sunlight. I love it so much. To be fair, I can't complain. I work from home. I just work more than most people do in terms of days. Yeah, it's been storming. It's been wild. Ooh, content. Let's go, content. Get that content in your chat. Do you feel the content yet, chat? I haven't pressed my F1 button. I'm not giving stability. I'm bad. Whatever I'm playing. Paragon. Paragon. Paragon is such a have a seizure on your keyboard class. Like, for real. It's so high APM for a warrior class. It's so high APM for a class, period, honestly. Oh, so the Gale Shot experience. Yeah, literally Gale Shot in real life for the storm. Every time this guy gets even close to my screen, I need to, like, turn my game off. You feel the content? Yeah, can you feel the content in your chat? This is content in the broadest sense. This is what I wanted, though. I wanted a Zerg, and this is like the perfect size to test all this shit. So, quality. He's even making subgroups. Yeah, I got Gale Shot IRL. Used Perfect Storm. Super effective. That was a great stun break on my part. I'm the best. I don't like that a lot of the commands have cast times. I really hate that, because they're fucking commands. Berserker does have stupid high APM in PvE, yeah. And apparently, there's one build where you take dual wielding and arms and daggers or something, Goliath, and you have to let your auto attack chain finish, but the animation is so fast. Like, it's like what I showed you on swords, but it's even faster than that. It's so fast that when you actually do the hit is nowhere synced with your visual animation. So I've talked to my raid PvE friends, and they're like, it's basically impossible. It's like the Vindicator thing where you technically are supposed to, like, dodge mid-skill for one of the skills. And it's only possible with, like, you know, a bot or something. Like, the PvE nerds are getting ridiculous with their, like, min-maxing rotations. And you don't need that to clear most of the fights in the game, especially right now, to be clear. It's just interesting nuances of this game's, you know, systems being this old. I don't want to stomp the one guy. I don't care. Where did he go? Come back here. Mr. Necro. Got him. Nice. Hey, Ichi. What's up, dude? How are you enjoying Visions of Eternity? I'm digging it. I'm even digging Paragon. I just don't know what it's supposed to do other than, like, healing, but that is what it is at this point. Throw some spears at him, chat. Talk a spirited dude. Yeah, you should feel bad for that, but enjoy it, because it's gonna get nerfed, but everything's gonna get nerfed. Luminary's psychotic in PvP right now. But it's kind of fun to just try something that's like just completely broken in MMO, you know? What if something did 1,000,000 damage? Well, what if something did 1,000,000 damage? That's a great idea, ArenaNet. No, it's not. Shut up. Again, free plugs. I think I plugged everything else this stream. I try not to do it too much, but free plugs for both our guild, which is a mostly PvX roaming guild, Vanguards of Ascension. I'm going to try to drive more now that I have like a weird Paragon build for it, but I might switch over Luminary, as well as War Pigs, which is our friend guild that Homage runs. If you'd like an invite to either, I can hook you up. Trying to breathe some life back into these game modes, chat. It's working. War Pigs is like, I feel like single-handedly propping up PvP. That's why I've given them so much money. Most of them have like such good attitudes. Great people. I don't understand the Luminary support. Yeah, Luminary support's real good with the amount of healing it does, especially even if you just spec into the King of Light aura thing, Sovereign of Light, so it's fairly good. Nice, congrats on the Conflux. I'm a little bummed you can't trading post buy the Aqua Breather, chat, because that's... I like both the legendaries, but I care infinitely more about getting a legendary Aqua Breather, and you can't trading post it, to my knowledge, which sucks. So I'm gonna have to play the game. Wah. Alright, chat, another giveaway time, I think. Let's do... So this one's gonna be a little bit weird. I'm gonna turn off the character limit. I want to hear your favorite thing from Visions of the Eternity, so exclamation point and then just type whatever. You can type cats, I don't really care, but I'd genuinely like to hear, what are people enjoying from Visions of Eternity that you weren't expecting? So like, you know, the fashion, just running around the maps, the hero points, the dialogue, the story, something you weren't expecting that you were surprised. That doesn't surprise me. People just like yote from the Janthier Wild map. Invite to War Pigs. Can do, buddy. Unless they're full. They were full the other day. Oh, I think I'm being War Pigged. I think that was a War Pig that just flew past us, actually. Kitty Shark. Y'all funny. Y'all got jokes. Ow! Being dredge turreted, chat. Can't type. There you go, Matty. Pretty much same general as VOA, don't be a nutsack. You're pretty good at not being a nutsack, though. You get 11 out of 10 avocados for that. Salt online. Oh yeah, what I find, and this is just a thing, where there's like, I mean, I described the Reddit life cycle, right? Where the first week it'll be amazing, the second will be like, I have some problems, the third week will be like, this sucks, and then it'll repeat, it'll go back to being amazing after 3 weeks, right? But the thing that I find really interesting, and a lot of my friends have pointed out, no matter what content they're doing, is there will be people complaining in map chat about something. And the people who are having fun won't be complaining or saying they're having fun in chat. They'll just be having fun because they're not miserable, chat. It's so fucking weird that we've developed this culture that like only, you know, squeaky wheels talk. We need to bring shame back. I 100% agree. It's not entertaining, but it's just like off to the side. It's like, huh. You know, people is like, you know, I have a complaint about it, but for the large part, I'm having fun right now, and people, this sucks! Can't I believe I paid a whole $25 for it, then refund it. It's refundable on Steam. I just think if we could bring shame and personal responsibility back, it would fix a lot of the problems that we're facing today as a society and a species. Never in support of shame when I was growing up, but that's because I was an idiot. Now I'm slightly less of an idiot. Still an idiot. Yeah, people crashing out for the most meaningless bullshit is always one too. It's like when people, like, I kill people on Bladesworn, or I don't even kill them, I just get away, and they rage whisper me like a paragraph and they're offline, so I can't respond to them. I wouldn't. But it's just like, I'm sorry I'm playing the game and didn't let you kill me? It's like, you want me to stand here and just not press my buttons? Like... War pigs too? Sure. HD, I need a character name or an account name though. I had Maddie saved. You can buy one meal with 25 bucks, Maddie, outside, that's it. Yeah, the price is insane, especially when you consider Heart of Thorns launched at 50 and that was before inflation. Oh my god. Ow. Yeah, same general rule for war pigs. I don't run it, so disclaimer, it's not my guild. I have very limited input there, but I am an officer and I try to plug it whenever I can because I think Homage is doing work. Yeah. That didn't work. Oh, I tried D-invite. Well, you don't get a D-invite, you get a G-invite. There we go, we fixed it. Yeah, I didn't actually think I would like the new Legendary Spear either. That's a really good point. Extra tactic. Really, really, really good point. Yeah, I hope you get hit by a meteorite because you were playing a video game, you know, in this weird internet culture. It's like, okay, dude, calm down. Somehow we've normalized this. I feel so slow. I feel so slow with the 25% movement speed buff. Man, it must be a thing from playing Bladesworn with aggressive onslaught like permanently up so much. I feel so slow. I'll tell you something that I'm actually really enjoying, chat. And not that it's great for me personally, because like I don't know, I made like 8 cents off each short I made or something, but I was making shorts for their gem store items, right? Whenever they would have one, just cutting it into a short because they weren't doing it right. They've started doing that. And theirs are infinitely better than mine because they have all the footage and they can like what's it called? Keyframe everything properly. Whereas what I could do is very limited. So in terms of like things that I'm really enjoying, ANET having marketing for this expansion, both in terms of the completely not biased entries to the partner program as well as actual marketing they're doing. 10 avocados out of 11, ArenaNet. Good job. You're learning. I'm proud of you. Yeah, you know, ANET puts the M in marketing, but it's better. It's better. And as somebody who complained about that constantly in the past, it's really nice to see. Genuinely. Because it's less work for me, to be honest. I need to start playing like other rock music. Maybe I'll do what Cello Frags it does and play Sabaton. Maybe reach out to them because they have literally infinite songs. Yeah, I said it earlier. I talked about that a little bit, dumb vids. I'm not happy New World is shuttering because honestly, it wasn't the people that worked on the game. It was stupid Amazon decisions by executives who, of course, aren't going to get blamed or aren't going to face any responsibility for it. Like, I knew several developers who knew developers who were like the people in charge of making decisions on that game, right? And every single one of them supposedly said, everything you don't like in this game we tried to say was a bad idea, and they didn't care. Like all the crafting limits, all the PvP, like weird arbitrary PvP things that forced you to one island to try to spend more crap in the cap shop, like all of that. Everything was like an Amazon exec's decision. And again, I don't have any proof of that. This is just pseudo saying shit on the internet, but like, it sucks when you get a publisher that's like that. Because you know that you're getting paid to do something that's going to hurt the thing you're working on. And there's a limit to how much you can give a shit on something like that, right? Yeah, there's a ton of new players. It's wonderful, though. I will say that. Like, I'm not happy the game's getting shuttered, but, like, hey, you know, Guild Wars is fun. Use my link. Thank you. And if anyone from New World has any questions, I've played this game literally forever. Way too much arcane, esoteric knowledge about it. I'd love to answer your questions or give you some gold to get you started. Honestly. Like, it can go a long, long way. That man made a decision and died for it. What do you think Paragon does, chat? I don't know. I can't figure it out. Returning player playing Janther? Nice. You'll like this one a lot more, in my opinion. Visions of Eternity kinda crushed it. It took them 3 expansions, but Vision of Eternity's kinda crushing it. Just saying, so far. It shouts at people. It commands at people. Excuse me. I command, I don't shout. Shout commandingly. Since Path of Fire? Bold. Path of Fire was really good. I really enjoyed End of Dragons, but I'm biased as shit because Bladesworn came out in End of Dragons, and I conceptually really like it. Paragon looks pretty and doesn't rock the boat. Yeah, I kind of think of it as just like worse Core Guardian with Barrier. I just think one of the biggest problems is it doesn't... It moves in so many different directions, and you don't have enough like ability to spec into one of those directions in any meaningful capacity. This guy's Amalgam is immortal. No, let me in the tower. I want to help. I'm gonna die out here. 100%. 100,000,000%. Stuck in a hard well. See, that's the thing. Like, I have 0 stability on Paragon. In order to have AoE stability, I would have to take the banner that sucks. It feels bunker side noter, but I've seen people mostly not playing it that way, HG. The most success I've seen on Paragon, and this is a balance issue. Like, this is just how Warrior, like, balance happens. Warrior does damage and, like, nothing else. So when you give Warrior a bunch of boons in PvP for free, you're just gonna, like, make the damage builds better. So, like, Kiba has been running Axe, Mace, Staff, and it's a really, really, really good bunker side noter, yeah. Because it's just core Warrior with more. Right? The problem is you can't... There's a limit to how much you can stretch that, because then you end up with something doing infinite damage that, like, can't die, right? So, I don't know. Maybe some of the traits can decrease the damage potential it does. Maybe I'm just playing it wrong. That's why I'd, like, love to hear from the class of just, like, how the fuck do you play this? You know? I'm gonna switch over to this banner, I think. I'm gonna actually also take Shake It Off because I need some AoE kind of cleanse. But like this is the problem, right? I want to take all of these skills, especially if I'm going to do my role as immobilizing. I have 1 stun break on my bar because this doesn't self-stun break you. And that feels like trash as a warrior. So like, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know Hummingbird. I have been trying to figure it out for 5 days. I'm open to input. I can't figure it out. I know it's supposed to be a support, but, like, I don't know what its role is in World vs. World. PvE, it's fine. It heals and does Alacrity. Who cares? Although, I will say that a lot of the PvE complaints say that it doesn't have, like, bubbles and stuff. Like, no portals, no bubbles, no projectile blocks, no really low break bar stuff. Stuff like that you would want on a support, where it's like, okay, great. Now what? So, I don't know. I don't know. That's why when we were prototyping Paragon, I was like, it's 100% getting mantras, because I didn't see any other way to make a support. And it sort of did. It gets, like, echo commands, but again, the biggest argument against that is Firebrands get 3 charges on their mantras. By default, you have to trait to get 1 more echo, so it affects things twice. And then, like, it still doesn't really work as a mantra because it's so unreliable, because you don't have another stun break on your bar and something to push. So, I don't know. Like, again, if anyone has any input, let me know in the comments or yell at me on stream that I'm playing it wrong, because I genuinely want to know how people are running Paragon. But I think the potential's there. Hopefully, like, you know, maybe they rework. Maybe the rest of Paragon isn't out yet. Maybe it's coming in the rework everything patch sort of deal. Same thing with Chrono. Maybe the other half of Troubadour is coming in the let's rework core Mesmer trait lines patch, right? Who knows? Because there were no core reworks in this patch at all. AoE Condi. The weird thing is, Critical, a lot of people are playing it as Condi in PvP right now because it gets like a 20% bonus damage Condi trait when it's at max motivation, and nothing else on Warrior gets Condi. So a lot of people are playing like Sword Paragon, unironically, with like whatever the like really hyper offensive amulet is, Grieving. Ren's reworked pack is estimated 3 weeks from last or 3 months from last week, I believe. So it's going to be the first patch after VOE drops. Again, exclamation point, whatever VOE in VOA surprised you in chat. Got to be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. It's for one of our giveaways. Yeah, it's like fine, is the way I would define it. Paragon is like fine. Oh, nice. Someone finished the Aqua Breather in one of my guilds. Hell yeah. Protocol Demolish. Good. Let's see. Indie Spirit, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Again, if you're new here, chat, I do giveaways every Monday because I deeply hate having money and there's something wrong with me, and I really like helping new people. So feel free to hang out and answer questions. We need to do a wacky question. But see, like, again, I immobilized the crap out of this guy because no one else was doing it, and then, like, he died. So maybe immobilize is the thing the Paragon does. I don't really know. It just doesn't seem to have that much immob or cripple. Yeah, I love the class fantasy. I hate the icon. The Paragon class fantasy is real cool. Like, weird angelic spear-wielding angel, you know, spear-chucking angel. It's second most Guild Wars 2 thing I could even think of next to a gun samurai, right? Throw bolas? I have a lot of Condi duration. Just don't think I have... The problem with that is I don't think I have space in my bar. Also, the elite skill sucks nuts. This thing is bad. This thing is only good if you have 5 other people in your subgroup or 4 other people in your subgroup running it. 5 would be better. But 4 other people in your subgroup running it in World vs. World, and this thing is bad. There is no reason to take that skill. That should stun break you and pulse stability or something. No worries. It's watching on Twitch just gives you more rewards if you win over there. It's not mandatory, whatever people prefer. It also has less of a delay. I just wish the wings weren't animated so poorly, dude. The rigging on the wings is just not my favorite, but at least they added them to more stuff than the elite skills, so some people like it, some people hate it. Let me try to res this guy. Hell yeah, I'm a god. This is a fuck of a world versus world engagement, dude. I do not know what's going on. No, we have died. No, we have died. I'm probably gonna get bags, but we have died. I'm running away. I never Zerg either, chat, so this is interesting. I should probably change the title as well. I think it says roaming. I lied. We're technically roaming, sort of. Shut up. I wonder if they rework banners on Warrior again. Like, not even joking, I wonder if they rework banners to be like kind of kits that you drop and they have a bunch of skills. That might actually solve a lot of the I don't have enough buttons on my bar thing. They don't do they're bugged and they don't do flip with the Azura on staff too. Oops. Yeah, the rigging on the wings is really weird. So I don't think A-Net's gonna change it, nor would I want their development budget to go there, but I sympathize with them, I guess, or empathize. It is what it is, though. The barrier command should probably be a stun break. The resistance command should probably do more than just resistance and stun break, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I also do think that, especially after Kale explained it to me and updated the wiki, I think that how Relic of Antitoxin works, it's a pretty decent pick on Paragon for Zerging. Because, like, every time you cleanse like a damaging condition on an ally, you heal them a little bit, which is kind of cool. You feel like Paragons make a difference while you're surrounded by others? So that's the problem. I talked about it a little bit earlier, Hummingbird. The thing with Zerging is you need a healer to do a healing and something else, right? Like, Firebrand does healing and boons. Scourge can do healing or at least barrier and boon strip, or AoE pressure, depending on how you build it. Engineer does healing and cleanse. Like, Firebrand is the biggest offender, right? But that's mostly because Minstrel's gear is in the game. Spellbreaker can do healing and boon rip, or damage and boon rip, right? Berserker can do, well, damage and healing if you really want to build it that way. I don't know what the second thing that either Paragon or Troubadour does, right? So I don't, like, I feel like I'm having an impact. Like, I feel like I'm healing, I feel like I'm surviving, but I don't think I'm really helping. Like, the closest, again, I can come is this pulsing immobilize thing, which is great, but it's one button. So I really don't know what the answer is, right? Like, what's the and, like, why you bring a Paragon or a Troubadour over, like, a Firebrand, you know what I mean? And again, Firebrand really shouldn't be the bar, like, you know, hashtag nerf Firebrand, please. But even if you nerf Firebrand, then, like, Tempest does auras and healing. Yeah, it brings group distort, but that's, again, one button's critical. Like, Troubadour doesn't really bring group distort. Like, don't get me wrong, the Mesmer mantras are really good, so, like, the core Mesmer mantras are really good, but I'm more talking about, like, why would you bring a Troubadour over, like, a support Chronomancer, you know what I mean? Where you can, like, continuum split all your boon mantras, one of which is AoE stability. So, I don't know. And maybe that's, again, maybe that's just me. If you have input, please tell me. Like, I'd love to know what people are running on this. I know it's fine for PvP, like I said. I know Troubadour is fine for PvP. I just don't know what the second thing that's supposed to do is. The other thing is, like, again, I mentioned a lot of the traits, even though they made a lot of the traits already baseline, they need to make at least the one where mantra or motivation ticks down, gives you adrenaline, that needs to be baseline. This spec is so adrenaline hungry. In that respect, it's kind of worse Core Guardian, because you just need to get into a fight, and then you need to build adrenaline, and then you get to push your stealth or your stab button, and it's like, stab isn't a thing you want halfway into a fight. Stab is what you want before the fight. So, like, you know, empower right now, it's like, empower with fucking what? You know, I can't press my F4 button right now. I can't give our group stab. I'd have to, like, you know, pop some way to get into combat, or some way to give myself, you know, adrenaline. Even if I just use my staff skills, that's not enough, right? I can't do that and then press F4, so, you know, what's the point of F4? It doesn't stun break me when I'm in a fight, it only stun breaks allies, which is great, but, like, okay, now what? Yeah, super speed, Aegis, dodge, 2 charges. Okay, so you get some sauce. Super speed's real valuable. Paragon has some super speed, I just don't think it's enough. Especially compared to something like Scrapper. Yeah, he's like, might up. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to provide might? Well, that would have been nice to have stab there. Too bad I got pulled. Now I'm dead. He's like, might up. He made the right call, right? I wanted to empower. I couldn't empower. I guess I could have done this, but then that's, you know, using a banner. It's just, I'm not complaining about it, just, like, genuinely, like, I don't know what the fuck this class was designed to do. The real answer is this class was designed to give alacrity in PvE, and that's it. Which it succeeds at. Admirably. But it does not in World versus World. It's weird that it was replaced with stability, so I guess they at least thought about the Troubadour stuff. Are you enjoying Troubadour, Hummingbird? Also, we got a giveaway to do, chat. My bad. I think I went over time by like 1 minute or 2 minutes. So the question was, what are you enjoying for VOE that you did not think that you would enjoy or that surprised you? We had some new players, Kitty Shark, Beauty of the Map. India's won, by the way, with Beauty of the Map. That rolled really fast. Oh, not a lot of people have entered. Oh, cool. See, chat, I joke that my stream is like the best farm, but it really is. I could just hang out and win money. The hearts. I don't believe you. Thanks for the entry, though, dubious. Gale shot. Uh-huh. You won 25 gold. Indie. Character name or an account name, or you can whisper Salem in-game. S-A-L-E-M. You guys are late! You just did the drawing. I'm sorry. We'll do more giveaways. We'll do more giveaways. I do appreciate that people are being pleasantly surprised by elite specs that they don't normally play. And it's nice to see people trying stuff. Get to my Zerg. Gotta get over. Gotta get over. This guy's real good at driving. Longbow Gale Shot's wildly amusing. It is. So the thing with Gale Shot that I really aggressively don't like has less to do with Gale Shot and everything to do with Mistral, the skill. Because you can fairly easily build a very high chill duration Gale Shot with a Sigil of Ice in World vs. World and be the most annoying thing in the existence of the world. Like, it is so easy to do. Mistral is broken and needs to cripple instead of chill. Yeah, it's real fucking strong critical. Like, if you ever wanted to chill something from 1500 range, Gale Shot. You ever wanted to, like, think about that. Every Longbow 2 applies, what, 10 stacks of chill? And it has an 8-second cooldown to begin with? Like, it's not okay, dude. It's not okay. No, you're allowed to win. You're allowed to win no matter if you're a new person, if you're an old person. You just... Maddie's in here. He's got like millions of gold. Wins every week. He's gonna yell at me for that one. Indecent. I will send you money. Thank you. Yeah, even less if you take whatever it is. The longbow trait. That affects Galebow now. And don't get me wrong, that trait should affect Galebow, but fucking you shouldn't have a perma-chill Gale Shot. That's insane. Mistral is a psychotically good skill. And everyone's like, no, it's a PvE skill. I'm like, no, it's fucking not. That's an everything skill, dude. Also, PSA chat, apparently the Elementalist Summon Frostbow triggers Mistral as well. So you can, if you have an Ellie running with you, you can just have double, triple chill. It's like pretty good. Double, triple, ultra chill. Longbow down to 4 seconds. That's a disgusting sentence. Get that sentence out of my chat. I am dying. Yeah, you can't instacast any of these commands. It's like, fuck. Took my hand off the controller to try to revive. That was my bad. I'm sorry, Commander. I'm coming back. No worries, dude. Yeah, I'm happy to help. New returning veterans. That's what giveaway nights are for. The reason I give away my gold, chat, is because I want to help. It's not because I'm trying to, like, you know, obviously getting an audience is part of it, but I talk forever about nothing before I even had a regular audience. I just want to help people play this game, man. And I have so much money comparatively. Like, I don't have millions of gold like Guild MM, but, like, dude, I'm not using it. If some new player can get some bags out of 25 gold or whatever I give away, or someone who wants to give me a Prime sub, like, man, I'd rather help you out. That's insanity. It upsets me to no end when people are like, I have 30k gold, I'm not giving it away. Why? What's wrong with you? Sorry. Just weird. Like more players playing the game, thank you. know if you can take spear. I don't know if there's a place for it. Maybe there is. I only have one command now, so maybe we'll switch back to the thing where motivation ticks down, it heals you. That was a good bubble. You just have vastly less people than they do. This commander's really good, though. I'm just not staying on him hard enough. It's a really good idea if you hit 3K, around 3K to just, like, continuously make legendaries and sell them. Because getting in the trap of, like, buying a couple legendaries that you want really eats through your gold. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. I need to put out more. That's what I started having this. I'm sorry I have ADHD because the internet sucks now. I started having this thought. I found a bunch of my old videos of, like, jumping puzzles and racetracks that we made in our guild hall. I might put those up on my channel. Because they're pretty good videos. They're old, but they have, like, 5 and 10K before Guild Wars 2 was even a thing on YouTube, so might throw those on the main channel. That thief is wearing a pirate hat. I respect them a lot, though, for redoing the command animations, which I really like. So, +1 for Paragon, I suppose. Did they, so Chad, I wanted to ask you this. Did they add the thing where you can export all your home decorations as an XML file? They did, right? That was an on-release feature. And then, did they also add that to guild halls? Because they said they were going to add that for guild halls as well. Because I'd love to be able to move, like, save our decoration layout for our guild hall and then, like, screw with it. Like, go claim a different guild hall. You know what I'm guessing, chat? I think they're gonna change that trade in tactics that whenever you gain might, that's kind of redundant with might makes right. Whenever you gain might, I think they're gonna change it to whenever you give out might, it heals an ally instead of just you. And I think Phalanx strength might become a thing. If I had to guess, tinfoil hat, where's Paragon going? That makes the most sense to me. I just don't know how they balance that, right? Because if you have, then you just run 5 Paragons in every subgroup and never die. We have a couple racetracks, yeah. No, that's one of the features I was the most excited for, Hummingbird, was like the surprise features of being able to, like, commission people in, like, racetrack guilds to build racetracks and then just, like, you know, paying them 200 gold or whatever to get their XML file to, what's it called? Like, use their racetrack. I thought that'd be really, really, really cool. I was super turbo excited for that when they showed it off. Wow, that was some lag. It was unbelievable amounts of lag. If we could get our whole Zerg, I feel like we can contest this pretty well. I always wanted to have, like, a Guild Wars 2, like an everything Guild Wars 2 site, like, right? So you could be like, I'm into RP, or I'm into, you know, building racetracks, and then you could commission somebody to, like, build you a racetrack, but this is just that, except they don't have to do any work, they can just give you the file now. Yeah, exactly, it's critical. That's, like, my brain always thinks of, like, okay, Guild Wars 2 just put in this new system, whether it's a balance update or it's just like something like an XML file or like a new homestead or whatever it is, decoration. My brain immediately goes to, like, how are people going to be able to interact with this? Because that's, like, what I do for a job, right? So, and I forget what is, shoot. One of the other partners who I was actually talking about with this web, because I'm a web designer, he made a site for Guild Wars 2 homestead decorations, and it's really, 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 really good. But he wanted to... Shit, we lost SMC. He probably didn't want to shit, but maybe. I don't know. Anyway, he made like a site for sharing all of your different homestead like files and stuff. So I really want to plug him, but I can't think of his name. It starts with an R. I'm almost certain of that. He's really cool though. But there's a couple sites. There's one for decoration previews, and then there's one for sharing your actual homesteads. Philosopher help me with something. I'm trying to answer something that he asked in guild chat. Yeah, you can still earn and turn in the fractal infusions or fractaline sparks for infusions. Did you know there's still weeklies for that dope fractal event we got, chat? I didn't, and I've been doing them. Alright, let's watch this Antiquary gameplay. I wanna see. I wanna see this god of Antiquaries kite these three people. This is what I'm talking about, chat. Like, I think every class has some sauce. He's not taking damage. This man is not taking damage. They hit him once. Look at this shit. He was living in the middle of those three people. Antiquary isn't bad. People just, like, don't want to play it because it's about scrit instead of, like, cutting yourself. Hello, darkness. Sorry. It's just bizarre. I like the design of Antiquary. I think it's fun. I'll probably end up playing it, honestly, because it's weird. I've never wanted to play a Thief spec before. Antiquary seems interesting to me. Cannot plug it more. Yeah, exactly. I think it's got sauce, man. I think it's got potential. I think it's never gonna be balanced because of the RNG mechanic, but lord is it fun. It'd be nice if you could throw the cards. Yeah, I mean, if you want to play Gambit, you just play Virtuoso though, right? And paint your screen black. I get what you're saying though, La. People wanted Gambit, they got Indiana Jones. Both are gamblers, just not in the same way. I understand that. I understand the letdown. I don't know what they're going to change the icon to, because I think the icon for Antiquary is fine. I think the icon for Paragon's really stupid. Like, if anything, change Luminary and Paragon. Luminary to a lamp and Paragon to an open helmet, dude. One person does a public build and works and says, "I'll use Scourge on PvP." Yeah, fair enough. You're not wrong. It's like how Spectre sucked until people figured out Spectre deeply doesn't suck and ruined a season of PvP. I remember that. Oh, the icon for Antiquary is cool. Spectre did that, Deadeye didn't do that. Was kind of annoying. Yeah, I release all the time forever. Pretty much. 100%. Chat is lore accurate tonight. Alright, fuck it. I think we might be... I'll catch up with the tag one more time. I kind of want to switch to my Bladesworn build. But, yeah, it's for people who like fun, that's fair. If you don't like fun and play video games, I don't know. I wanna go roam. I'm gonna go roam. I think, chat. I wanna go find that Antiquary man and get ruined by him. Thank you for the follow, Falcons. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the commander ruled. Shout out to whoever that commander was. Firebrand. How do we fix Firebrand, chat? How do we nerf it for good? Firebrand no longer does stability at all. Period. Firebrand's fixed. I don't know. Firebrand was like such an escalation of power, right? 4 builds that genuinely work. 4 is better than 0. Tell you that much. Cast times is an interesting answer because that's the kind of the issue Paragon's running into, right? Where Paragon just has insane cast times for its commands. And the problem is with adding cast times to things that are genuinely meaningful, everybody is going to complain about it. And also, as somebody whose Dragon Trigger got nerfed from orbit with no explanation, yeah, it would feel really bad, is the problem with cast times. The thing with cast times is they need to be there on release, otherwise you can't justify adding it a lot of the time. Otherwise it literally feels like poop. It's so bad. Up! Bladesworn buttons. Dude, ANET, if you want to add per character keybinds, that'd be just the best thing. Any amount of money. Not any amount of money, but quite an amount of money. Give Guardian a mech suit. I like you, Turkey. I don't know if I've ever vocalized that before. It's a bold idea. Give Guardian a mech suit. It's really the only thing that it was missing. Let's see some Roman. Yeah, we're going. We're Roman. I kind of mislabeled the stream. I will have to fix if I remember. Yeah, they did that. It was called Iron Wars in Marvel. Every elite spec would be better if it had a mech suit. They did Planet Hulk, where every superhero got a Hulk thing. I think they did one with Thor's hammer. They did Iron Wars, or whatever it was called. I'd be okay with that. That'd be really stupid dumb vids, but I'd be okay with that. Like, you have to buy 20... So here's the thing with keybind templates, right? They would never be in the gem store. I know you made a joke. The one thing I think they could add to the gem store functionality-wise, you know those crafting licenses, like CRAFT? I want to see, yeah, these things. These are useless now because everybody just has a million billion characters. And back in the day, this was cool because you could make your main character be able to do everything right, and it was a convenience thing. Every crafting license, hot fucking take, chat, should increase the speed at which that character crafts by 10%. Be so convenient. Be so convenient. Alright, what's dangerous here, chat? Let's get Darkwing Duck up in here. We could go north to Vabby. I think you guys deserve another giveaway. Chat, exclamation point, what's your favorite breakfast cereal in chat? You gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. It's a very important question. I'm gonna give this piece of feedback to the devs. And if you don't eat cereal, too bad. You don't get to answer. Dragon Trigger living at home for no reason. Oreos, right. Crafting should be instant. No, it shouldn't. It should just be faster. I don't have a good argument for that. I just think it shouldn't be instant. I will say, crafting should be more open, and by more open, I mean sigils of cleansing should not have to only be craftable, because that's real dumb. There's a lot of things in this camp, chat. I don't know if you knew that. I was really hoping for some more unique foods with VOE. Has anybody found any? Like, are there any weird foods that I'm just not aware of for VOE? Because to my knowledge, there really weren't any, which is unfortunate. Like, even with EOD, there were some weird fishing foods. POF had the one Condi food no one knows about. Like, there was some interesting stuff for some of the other expansions. This one, I don't think we got anything. Honey Smacks. Man, you are on EU. Stuff I've never heard of. Cinnamon Frosted Flakes. Sounds great. Sounds like diabetes type 2. Lachlan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. You'll be able to enter in a bit. Of course, a Berserker jumped on me. Okay with that. Oh my god, Gunsaber 2 hit him. Alert the media. Except don't alert the media. They'll sensationalize it. Of course there's a second person. Of course. Why would I get Why would I get to fight one person with the wrong weapon set? I have to fight 3 people with the wrong weapon set, chat. That's how this works. Can't ever be in the correct weapon set. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. Can't have a sword pistol. It's illegal. Not allowed to play the game. Nah, 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 nah. Still not allowed to play the game. Still not allowed to play the game. That evoker's almost dead. I love cats so much, chat. They're so great. I would have gotten away by now if I was in Sword Pistol. Anybody else got any good jingles? This evoker's almost dead, dude. Not allowed to play the game. Far away from everybody. Off in space. Literally running back to spawn. Mother of God. What the fuck is going on right now, chat? Did you see that? Did you see that with your eyes unclouded by hate? Bladesworn sucks, by the way. Jesus Christ. You're upset for them because they chased me across the whole map and weren't successful? Dude, I'm upset for them. I'll lose this one Deadeye now, man. That was idiotic. I love this stupid trash can of a class, man, so much. I think he's got a speed relic. I think he's a speedy boy. He's a speedy boy. When's Bladesworn getting buffs? Never. They have to sacrifice a goat made of Bitcoin every time they mention Bladesworn on stream, Turkey. It's illegal. They can talk around it. They can talk how Bladesworn doesn't have a real Alacrity support class in the game, but they can't actually mention it on stream without paying the gods of Bitcoin. Dude, I love this class. I don't hate play Bladesworn for you guys. I wouldn't play it if I didn't enjoy it. I'd play something else. Probably Mirage. It's just, I want my skills to work, damn it. That's all I want. I want an explanation for the stupid delay we had added to Dragon Trigger 2, and I want my skills to work, and that's like it at this point. I'd love to have interesting Grandmasters. That'd be amazing. Again, exclamation point your favorite breakfast cereal, chat. It's a very important question that we are gonna log. Nope, I said I'd Zerg. I said I'd Zerg. We'll go north. And also has a very inappropriate guild name. I don't usually fucking... Or is it? Support stuff, but like that's pretty bad. Oh well. Can't fix people, especially not over the internet. Let's 1v1 this Okart chat. This is the content. This is the content everyone desires. No, I can't say it on stream. I will get banned from Twitch. I literally can't. They're pretty not okay. If you really care with all your heart, first off, get a new heart. Second off, you can rewind 10 seconds. They are pretty anti that. Frosted Flakes. Solid. I have respect for you guys because no one said just like the straight up candy in chat. Like the, you know, marshmallow and Peeps or whatever we put into children these days. Fruity Pebbles, that's a good one. Captain Crunch is... So apparently Captain Crunch is like hella popular in like South Africa because it turned into a meme before memes were memes. Yeah, I can't stand sugar, dude. Everything in the US already has way too much sugar in it. Pro tip, if you're having sugar problems, go chew some xylitol gum, chat, because it metabolizes the similar way to sugar, but the bacteria that build up in your gut that makes you crave sugar from all the sugar that's in everything can't metabolize it, and they try and they die. So it actually really helps balance you out. You just can't, like, eat it every day, basically. Just chew some xylitol gum. It's really helpful. You'll start feeling better, too. Just like Captain Crunch, just like, it was in, like, all of foreign media for a while, Andrew. So it became really popular in, like, set places overseas, like South Africa, to my knowledge. So, like, I met some people when I went to South Africa who were like, dude, do you eat Captain Crunch a lot? I was like, that's a fucking random question. Why? And he's like, no, he wasn't trying to BM or be like, you know, stupid, dumb, fat Americans. He was actually serious. Like, that's just a stereotype they have. They're just like America. It's fairly common. Or something like that. It was very funny to me. He and I are still really good friends. It was a great trip. It's just like, okay. Weird things that permeate culture, you know what I mean? Like, is all of America like this? I mean, dude, I fucking accept it. I'm just fighting people in rifle. It's fine. Rifle's a decent weapon. Yep, he pushed his button. That means I don't get to play the game for 7 seconds. I'm gonna be, like, over here for a while. Rifle's so much better than people think it is. Harbinger's still bullshit, though. Yep, you kite around that sentry, buddy. You do that, girl. You live that life. Good talk, me too. Thanks for the stacks. Why duel when you can kite around one sentry, chat? Ah, he's playing the game. I shouldn't dunk on him for his way of playing the game. That's rude. What's that rifle skin? This is HMS Divinity. It's actually a legendary. It shoots cannonballs. I'm not joking. It's a boat. See, pirate cosplay, Soju. I wish I had a cooler draw animation, but I love this thing. This is both the stupidest and the coolest legendary. I fucking love the boat gun. It's the Gen 2 rifle. The Gen 2 legendary, you're out. You can get the shards fairly cheaply from like a lot of the festivals, Critical. A lot of the money that went into Gen 2s honestly has come down in price. It's a lot less bad than it used to be. I remember when the shards were a huge time gate and a pain in the butt to get. I really hope we get a weapon that's not rifle, that's more better or for Bladesworn in the future at the very least. I honestly really want a greatsword buff. Greatsword being as bad as it is for warrior really like spiritually hurts me right now. You hate the Maguma maps. Do you have to do map completion for that? I didn't think you did. Maybe I'm wrong. Yep. Bye. See you, dude. Why fight when you can only fight in one camp? Annoyed chat. Wake up. Funerary incense is bad and annoying, so I get that. I'm gonna blow a stun break on this guy. I'm coming for you. Don't botch it better, Super Saiyan, God and go. Oh, they went and called Kakarot. Had to be danger. Leave them flat-footed like they in the gravity chamber. I'm just looking for a challenge. Can you battle me, stranger? Shonen legend in the saddle when the power is major. Level up on the track flow. Ultra instinct. Pie. Fusion dance is always in sync. Wink. And they wonder why I'm last on the song. Cause when all of y'all were talking, I just formed a spirit bomb. It's fine, I'll just kill everything else in the camp first and then kill the stupid Harbinger. War of attrition. So glad Gunsaber 3 actually hit him. Alright, now I can play the game, finally. Sorry about the like background controller sounds as well, chat. I tried to noise gate it and it just completely screwed up the stream, so maybe when I'm better at like not being bad at the game, that'd be great. Man gonna team up on me. He's gonna team up on me. It's a mad Deadeye. Better go save your camp, dude. Better go save your camp. I wonder if they're friends. Ooh, that was some lag. Big lag spike there. Fair enough. Ritualist gives you Guild Wars 1 vibes, so that's awesome, man. Amalgam is not best in slot. I think Amalgam's great. Sorry, Chad, I missed a whole bunch of stuff because I was playing the video game. This is why I really like Rifle, but like, man, I wish it wasn't the best weapon for Bladesworn. It just is. It's so annoying. Most NG Thief spec. I feel like it's got pieces of all of the other ones. No, I was enjoying fighting those guys. It's just annoying I had to blow all my buttons killing the camp, but that's just how World vs. World goes. I'm gonna try to kill them a bunch, they're gonna try to kill me a bunch, and that's exactly what we want. That's exactly how World vs. World goes. Especially roaming. I already killed the Harbinger once, and that was on fucking Rifle, dude. Which, honestly, at this point, I might as well just bite the bullet and just do this. I don't want to, but I will. It's unfortunate that this is the best, like, but here we are. I try to make sword pistol work. God damn it! Really? Alright, fine. I don't get to play the game. I get to jump by thieves. I'm fucking outside my spawn. Jumped by an antiquary with his catastrophic amount of particle effects. Alright, we're gonna keep. No way a thief could possibly jump us. They should remove thieves from World vs. World chat. Hot fucking take. I can fight them. They're just the. I understand why people, like, just hate fighting them, because they are just the most annoying thing on the face of the planet. Just the best. Just the best. Cleansing, and then we do Bloodlust, right? Honestly, don't even remove these, just remove Stealth. This isn't real, by the way, chat. These are not real emotions Pseudo's having, because I actually think Stealth is fine. I just kind of want a couple things with it fixed. I'm gonna go, because I need a different food for this build as well now, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go to PvE, and we're gonna do this drawing, and we're gonna get the secret food. So bear with me, 3-minute break. Go get water. Oh, I need to change my... Shoot. I need to change my story step. I don't want to do that right now. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, Antiquary is the honorable thief, I agree. I'm not going to change my story step just for... What's it called? The one food. No, I'm not done with World vs. World. There's a food that you can only get from a story step that I was going to go get, Belkins. And you need a primer for it. And it's the Selly food, but better, but it has lifesteal on it. But you need to go to PvE for it. So I was going to go do that. So I was changing my build up, but I'm not, because now that would require work, and I want to finish the VOE story part that I'm on without it, like, nuking my story from Orbit, so it's alright. I gotta do the serial drawing, though. This is very, very serial business, chat. We had a bunch of YouTube winners today. Golden Grams is one with Goliath's entry over on YouTube. Yeah, the one in the Cantha house. I've showed people how to get it before. It's really, 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 really good. Character name or an account name, Goliath, whenever you can. Thank you. I don't think you're a... You need to check this list more. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciated. I did a bunch of key rolling, so I have some extra utility primers and food primers as well, which is awesome, because I use these things like water. I was so bummed when they took these out of the Black Lion chest, and I'm so glad they put them back in. Like, I know Black Lion chests are kind of a scam, but, like, hey, primers are nice. There we go. We did it. I'll just use regular-ass lifesteal food, chat. 'Tis what it is. Goliath is now online. Goliath can now be mailed. Never mind, I don't need a character or an account name. I have you on the list. No problem, person. Cool. I want to look through the serial list, see if we got any weird entries, chat. Frosted Flakes. Very important. This is extremely important content, chat. Honey Smacks I don't know, but I have to assume they're like Golden Grams. Fruit Loops is valid, even though they're bad for you. I used to love Fruit Loops when I was a kid, except the blue ones gave me diarrhea. Too much information I know. I think they changed their formula. A lot of healthy cereals. Raisin Bran. No Cheerios, which I feel like Honey Nut Cheerios are objectively the best. So, no one got the correct answer. We all got some good answers, and I can vibe that. I really want to like a lot of those like hyper nutritional cereals or nutritious cereals they've been coming out with, but like they're so expensive, and there's better ways to get that nutrition. I think it was just the food coloring they were using for it, because it was only the blue Fruit Loops, dude. It was really weird. Like, they came out with the blue Fruit Loops before they made them a permanent edition, and they just, like, screwed me up as a child. It's the weirdest thing. Oh, look. Two thieves, chat. Can you feel the content? Oh, the amalgam. I'll fight the amalgam. I'll fight you. Get like a whole sea of people fighting the amalgam, apparently. Amalgam wants to be over there. He wants to kite. He wants to practice being a god, which is fine. I love this guild cape, by the way, they put in the game with the fractal event. It's so sick. The dyes on it are so good. Let me zoom in a little bit. Like, the texture on this cape is, like, real cool. I would rock the, what's it called? The Ice Reaver one if I could, because it's kind of tattered. But in lieu of that, we have this, which is pretty good. Trying to see how many thieves are following me currently. It's really strong. And the class fantasy for Amalgam is like weird, but it's there. It's definitely there. Cover yourself in goo and hit people, chat, with the hammers. You can do that in real life. Anybody goes in Amalgam for Halloween? It's Venom. I think it's more T1000 than Venom, but it's Venom, yeah. Hashtag, where's our dyeable goo, chat? Everyone wants dyeable gun sabers and mechs and stuff. Where's the dyeable goo? Average Florida man. Yeah. I should have posted. God, I should have done that. That's the kind of stupid thing that only I would get amusement out of. Just like go buy a bunch of actual glue, although that's probably poisonous and you shouldn't do that. Just like go to the store, buy a bunch of glue, cover yourself in it, and post it on the Guild Wars 2. I'm in the wrong weapon set somehow still. Never gonna be in the right weapon set when I'm fighting one of these fuckers, dude. It just isn't possible. And just like, literally just like, I'm an Amalgam. Yeah, may his slime be forever vicious. Alright, let's do this, dude. He has the repair buff though, so I'd like to get it out of my bag, but by the time I do, he'll kick my ass, so maybe not. Why have a fair fight when you can have a thief, chat? Oh my god, these guys, man. Literally. Why have a fair fight against one Amalgam when you can have 3 thieves from the other team jump on you? It's like, I'm not fucking with that. That guy's reflex. Respect to this Amalgam dude, though. Took down one of the thieves. I'm not gonna cap the camp. No, I'm gonna bow. Get respect, sir. I know you're bullying this Untamed. Untamed wants to camp. You and I can fight. Come on. Yeah, you dodge jump, buddy. That was a good Magora. That was a good stab. Alright, Dragon Trigger just living at home. I pressed it. It didn't come out. It's good. One of these thieves still around? He is. Interesting. Wow. Tragic, truly. Truly tragic. It's alright, it's alright. Yeah, just use Elmer's Glue Borax, it's non-toxic. It's fine. I really want to do the like resistance uptime thing. I just don't think that, the dodge trait is worth it. Like, I have tried to use this trait so much, and I know it's a good trait. I don't know what kind of rifle Deadeye's is. This trait is just not good on Bladesworn. What's Panic Strike do? It might be. Like, this just seems so much better to me. Generosity might be the play. God, I hate that rifle's the best weapon. Oh yeah. He's definitely running the emote trait. Yeah, Deadly Arts would be weird for a Deadeye, but he's making it work. I want to fight that Amalgam though, man. That's what I wanted to fight, and the Deadeyes just like show up and ruin your day. I thought they left, but they were lurking. Deadeyes always lurk, chat. They're always around, omnipresent. Go to get a cold, you know, glass of milk out of the fridge and surprise Deadeye. I'm not gonna... Here we have the roamers in their natural habitat. One is trolling the other. I'm gonna 1v1 this wolf while they have their little fight. Off in the distance. You can see actual content. I stunned this thing! Why does it still get a buddy? Bullshit. This wolf is the toughest thing in existence, man. Wolf is stronger than that Deadeye. I was gonna do Sigil of Celerity, that's what I was gonna do. That's right. We got him. Alright, now I get to be frustrated for the next 12 hours while I fight this Deadeye. You ready? It's gonna be fun. Or he's just gonna kill me really fast. One of the two, I guess.
Yeah, let's go. I'm unstoppable. Do the impossible. I'm irresponsible. Yet I'm phenomenal. I got an arsenal. I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no.
Fighting things with ambient creatures around is so annoying. Yeah, he's very condition heavy. The poison's actually hurting quite a bit. I respect it. I wasn't ready. Was not ready for the heavy poison. Those poison ticks were hitting me for like 1,000 damage. That was pretty good. David Docho, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, that's fair. What can we do, chat? Bad builds. This is the one I wanted to try, but I was too much of a coward. But we're gonna be less of a coward now. The Bladesworn heals so good with tactical, but like, I feel like tactical is only good if you can take this trait. So, this is what it is. First Revenant, I still think there's really some sauce on Warrior. I just don't know where it is really with it. Bloodlust Cleansing. Here, let's do this and make bad decisions together. I'll go Bloodlust on the rifle. There you go. I also don't have the correct food in my defense, but can't blame the food. Just gotta get better. I have the dodge thing. Yep. Okay. Some people also didn't know I play on a controller. It's like right there. Played this game for 11 years on a controller, dude. If anyone wants my setup, they can grab it from the description. It's really fun. Not biased. Hashtag not biased. It's a good test of the efficacy of the Revenant Relic as well. Although, the thing with Poison, is Relic of the First Revenant will prevent the damage from Poison. It will not prevent the reduced healing from Poison. So Poison is like kind of low-key OP, chat. Neither resistance nor resilience prevents Poison truly 100%, which is a little weird. It's hard. Respect the duel. Alright. Sword versus the Harb. Let's go. Being nice, giving your cooldowns. Oh, he doesn't want to fight anymore. Killed him one too many times. Which I think was once. Ah! Too many. Too much red. Pull back, pull back. Paper Roll and I need to have our run back duel. I'm just here, man. I'm not bothering you. I'm in your house and being respectful. Ah, here he is. Yeah, it's important to fight me and then run away immediately. It's good. He's actually quite power heavy in terms of his gear. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, the problem with taking the, what's it called, off your bar is you just get exploded like that. Tactical reload and vuln trait. It's not enough. The dodge roll is just not good, unfortunately. Dodge roll gives resistance on warrior. Like, it's good. It's good on normal warrior, it's just not good on Bladesworn when you're running tactical. I'll switch back to my traditional build and go with that. What are we doing? This. You could do that and be super annoying. I vibe that. I kind of want to go get the food, but I'm not going to. I might. I guess we could go get it. We could show off all the new chat members how to cheat at video games here. Let me make sure I've progressed my story step enough. No, I'm still in the prologue. So if I resume this, it'll just resume me where I was. Yeah, I guess I won't do it. There's a you go to chapter, I think, 12 of End of Dragons chat, and you go to June's house, and there's a really OP lifesteal food. It's extremely, extremely, extremely good for World vs. World. But we'll just run this for tonight. It's fine. Is what it is. There we go. Do some PvP as well. I haven't done any of that tonight. I don't really care about my ranking, and Bladesworn honestly holds up really well against the current meta of infinite damage Luminary and infinite damage Ritualist. Because the thing with Bladesworn in PvP is it just doesn't take damage. Like, when you take damage, you lose. So, kind of this interesting armistice of, like, it doesn't matter how much damage the new specs do. How is he so far away so fast? I like the like mini side story of like this amalgam fighting this Deadeye off in the distance, man. You know, like I'm out here looking for people to duel. I ran into them once, and then like they're just hard going at each other in the background. That shit's funny to me. Yeah, a rivalry for the ages. This man is still commanding, by the way. This orange tag is a god.
I get so mad, there's no control in me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know, my wrath, my blood boils over like, oh god, here goes. I lost all feeling.
I'm lagging from something, so they whatever they're fighting in there is sizable. Might as well go in and get some tags. So this is not a trivia question, chat. What's your favorite food to use in World versus World? Like, I'm just curious. Because a lot of people prefer the dodge food. A lot of people have, like, their Ascended Feast they prefer. I'm actually... I might make this our last trivia question, actually, or, like, a last contest question. You know what? Screw it. Give me a second to answer it. Gonna have to reach over to my keyboard while we go through this fame party. Exclamation point the name of your favorite World versus World food in chat. And if it's a utility, you know, for the roots of Masterful Speed... that's fine. You gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube, and that'll be our last giveaway question for the night. Don't worry, there'll be more next week. But Pseudo just gave away, like, bunches of gold for that trivia thing, so Pseudo has gotta build up his arsenal of money again. No spaces. Orient truffle and meat stew really fast. Like, if there's a specific Ascended Feast you prefer, I'm actually kind of curious. I'm 2 videos in the hole, one for my PvP journey and one for my ideal World versus World foods, so I gotta get those out to you. But in lieu of those, I'm super curious of, like, you know, do people use discount food? Do people prefer the, you know, dodge food over that? Super Cake's a really good one, especially for Thief, yeah. Super Cake is extremely good. Waiting for somebody to enter, like, Honey Smacks. Oh, god damn it, chat. Oh, it's just good. Super Cake is just good. It's like better Orient Truffle Stew. I'm glad it's 30 and not 40, otherwise it would just be better Orient Truffle and Meat Stew. So, by the way, chat, I don't know, in terms of Paragon balance, Paragon has a lot of really weird things that you'd think would be like stupid OP, but just aren't. Like, it basically generates infinite might, so it theoretically gets infinite dodge rolls. With might makes right, but that's just like not very good. Also, in the strength trait line, there's a skill that, like, whenever you hit with a burst skill, it gives you 15 endurance just baseline, and there's no cooldown on that trait. It just gives it to you. And by the way, hitting yourself with a command or your chance counts. So you just get like 50 endurance every like 2 seconds or something by switching between them over and over and over again. It's so weird to me that is still not good enough to make Paragon, like, have a place in Zergs, you know what I mean? Because, like, dodging forever seems pretty good, especially when your dodge roll does damage, right? But, like, I don't know, I have to think that there's some kind of, like, infinite endurance, infinite resistance dodge roll Paragon build out there. You know? Like, that's so wild to me that that's in the game and it's not, like, immediately just breaking World versus World. Like, if any other class got infinite dodges, there'd be hell to pay. Which, respect. I mean, restraint for the warrior, you know, dev. Or devs. Managed to make a thing that's still pretty balanced and not super broken, and there's a guy coming in. Because of course there is. Oh, of course it's the Deadeye. Sick. Sick, man. He got a speed relic, chat. Oh, we got a friend. That's more powerful than the speed relic. Darn it. I'm never gonna get a 1v1 against this guy, man. It's not gonna happen. Ah. A lot of Orient truffle and meat stew. I'm surprised you didn't say potato salad, to be fair. A lot of hollow super cake, a lot of dodge food. Over ascended food, really, chat? Interesting. Alright. Not judging. Just interesting. Makes me wonder what would happen if they put an endurance and, you know, endurance ascended food. Kind of glad they didn't, right? Really? Huh. Cake is cheap. Cake is cheap. Ascended food is a pain in the butt to craft. It's true. Oh, and the infinite life antiquary. What's this guy running even? Stars. Dude, this is... You can tell this is a world versus world player with a world versus world versus world build when he's got a stacking stars sigil on. I just want to watch. Like, let's just fucking watch, chat. Oh, now he's over there. Well, it's kind of insane until you consider that Vigor has a cap, right, Belkins? Like, Vigor's good, but there's lots of other things, like... And not every class gets this, to be fair, but, like, yeah, Stew is insane. It's a permanent boon. But, like, Signet of Stamina gives you permanent Vigor, and it caps at 100%, so you can never have more than that. What's more insane to me, and I pointed this out in my balance video, is that Sigils of Energy are still in the game somehow. Because one Sigil of Energy on an Elementalist is equivalent to permanent Vigor. In PvP. In World vs. World, it's equivalent to permanent Super Vigor. And it stacks on top of existing Vigor. And dodges are good. Like, if I could make one balance decision tomorrow, no joke, I am not memeing. Again, side story in the background here. I would delete energy sigils. Yeah, I would just get rid of them. It has a 9-second ICD? Who cares? You run it on both weapon sets, yeah, exactly. It's one more dodge every 10 seconds. That is absolutely awful balance. If classes are being balanced around energy sigil existing, they should remove energy sigils and give those classes back something else. That is awful, in my opinion. Like, if Energy Sigil... Let me put it this way. If Energy Sigil just gave you, like, Vigor for 5 seconds when you swap to it, it would be way healthier because there's a cap, right? And because ANET is currently leveraging so much of their design budget onto the fact that, like, the dodge button is supposed to basically be 2 more anti-everything buttons to whatever you're fighting, right? The answer to how do I deal with this attack is always dodge it, basically. That's why they have a problem with really long animation attacks like the triple spin arc divider, because it would hit outside of your dodge frames. Like, for one dodge, so you'd need to double dodge in order to dodge an arc divider. That's a problem. Something like long casting times that can, like, sort of be out-dodged by different skills. Ranger longbow, if you have slow on you, is a good example. Like, something that lasts that long. What is going on with this antiquary right now? Is he hacking? He needs to hack better if he is. I mean, respect. Tried to live. Second Scrit. Hell yeah. Scrit relic when, right? I don't know. It's an unpopular opinion, and I know it everyone's like, but my class with energy sigils, like, don't worry. Every class would be hit by it equally. Energy sigils are just ruining balance, man. Somehow he wasn't in combat? Alright. Man's living the life. Scrit's strong together. Scrit are strong together canonically. It's fun. Oh Jesus. That's cause for pressing some buttons there. I feel like they should have leaned into that for Antiquary, and like the more scrit you pull out, the first scrit really sucks, the second scrit's like a little bit better, and then it just like, you know, pops off. Like if you get enough scrit out, you just like win the fight. I will say the Thieves Guild having the scrit be one of the thieves though, respect for that. A lot of these green guys wanting to fight with their new specs. I respect it. I respect it. So what I wanted to do was fight all the new crap with my existing build. See how it stacks up. Ouch. Man, this guy is not taking damage. I will say that much. He's doing quite a lot of damage. He's not taking any damage. He's a hare too, so he should be taking damage. I can't believe they gave fucking hare distortion, man. That seems so broke to me. But what do I know, right?
I am the start and the ending of life. I am the dark at the edge of your sight. I am the arc and the flood. I'm the part of the bug that will keep you awake in the night.
Done. Fucking distortion. What a good idea. We're arena net. There we go. One against an Evoker. Hell yeah, respect, dude. Thank you for the 1v1. That was a lot of damage, man. I swear to God, some of Hare's damage goes through Endure Pain. Like, for real. Okay, fine. I was letting your friend live, but sure, fine. Fuck me, I guess. Jesus. Fucking heaven forbid I have a 1v1 tonight that isn't toxic. Oh my god. Even SPPP, take 2 for 1 each weapon. Half as good? Yeah. Energy sigils are broke, dude. It doesn't matter if it's a Vindicator, but yeah, Vindicator gets a lot of value out of it. Same thing with Mirage and Thief, obviously, but it's just, it's so... Energy Sigils enable an annoying build to be even more annoying, and they enable a not tanky build to be unreasonably tanky is the way I look at it. So if they took them out of the game and rebalanced the game based on their no longer existing, it would be way healthier for the game. Sarah. But that's just me. I am but one person on internet. You get more scrit. What if more scrit? What if second scrit? Do we have a giveaway going? We did. Your world versus world food that you prefer, chat. Exclamation point, your world versus world food. You gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. I'm gonna do this drawing in a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna go die in a pile of burritos, but we will be back on Wednesday for more of this nonsense. And maybe we'll even get some patch notes to talk about and stuff. Cleansing sigils are up there, but I think cleansing sigils are a necessary evil for World vs. World. I have trouble coming up with another PvP sigil that is so ubiquitously mandatory on every single build that exists in the game than energy sigils. Like, they're so fucking ridiculous.
I've got an itch I can't scratch. I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me. An open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round. Welcome to the freak show, the best in town.
And they can't make dodging worse, right? Because it's literally supposed to be the counter to everything in the game. Which is fair, so, like, you know, what do? Remove the thing that's a problem. Side story check-in. He's got... Dude, this man has... the Selly food I want to like whisper this guy and tell him about the food. This guy has the Selly food damage reduction, Karka potions, and a fucking, oh, he died once. A fucking sigil of stars. This guy is a world versus worlder. Respect, Antiquary bro. Like that's how you know. That makes me happy to some degree. Like, yeah, he's harassing people at our spawn, but like, man. Makes me happy that people know like the hidden bullshit. Hello? Oh, a catalyst. I'm not gonna fight a catalyst, man. It sounds not fun. Are we blue? We're blue, we're not red. I don't wanna fight a catalyst. Zero desire. Stability AoE Magora the class. No thanks. You win. Your dick is bigger, leave me alone. If I had broken traits and it hadn't nerfed from PvP, I would fight you, but I don't. So enjoy Stoneheart. Zero desire to ever fight one of these things. Yeah. Magora, like, is weird. Auras in general are just weird, right? Because they can't really remove them from the game, but at the same time, they're not the healthiest, so I don't know. I think they should just like chunk all the aura duration in half or something like that. If I was, you know, I was God King of Space, try that for a week, see how that rolls. Maybe chunk it back up to 3 seconds for a lot of them. Like, the disparity in power between auras is so huge. Like, Fire Aura is basically useless. Light Aura is good, especially when it explodes and does 1 billion luminary damage, right? But outside of that, like, Light Aura is not that useful. Dark Aura is not that useful, even though the numbers on it are insane. Chill Aura is actually broken because it can hit you from anywhere and has no range, which I found out the other day. Like, it's old skill retail. If you hit something with Chill Aura and you're across the map, you'll get chilled. It's fantastic. But, like, Shocking Aura and Mag Aura are so oppressive. Yeah, Mag Aura, like, destroyed a projectile and didn't reflect. That'd be fine. Or if it's, like, visually apparent so you're not just killing yourself with a gun saber, right? It's just odd. Respect to this commander. I want to, like, recruit him to the guild. Alright. I think we wrapped up our entries. Let's go back to spawn. Let's do this drawing. We had some good fights tonight. Won a couple, lost a couple. Figured out that Condi Deadeye hurts. I wish I'd ever gotten a 1v1 against, like, him without the correct weapon set, but it is what it is. Alright, the question was, what's your favorite world versus world food? A lot of cake in here. Yum potato salad is actually one, though, with Orient truffle and meat stew over on Twitch, so that is not cake, but it is light cake, and Yum potato salad gets 50 gold for being over on Twitch. So congrats to Yum potato salad, and now I want potato salad. I gotta go, like, stock up or something. So, congrats. Again, if you're new here, I am Pseudo. I do lots of build crafting, theory crafting stuff. We played Paragon a bunch. I've been trying to figure it out. I don't know what it does for world versus world, but I'll be theory crafting a lot of the new stuff as well. I won't just be playing Bladesworn over and over, but I, you know, love it. So, there's something wrong with me, so get subbed and followed. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and we're, again, PSA chat. I'm going to try to find a stream time on the weekends, probably either Saturday or Sunday or both more regularly. So we're going to move the sometimes Friday to sometimes Saturday/Sunday at night. So if you're around on the weekend, come hang out. It might be a little bit earlier, so hit that follow button on Twitch, and you too can get notified when I go live. But it'll be around the same time. Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Check out Visions of Eternity again. The link is in the description if you want to use it or order it or any gems through us and support the channel that way. I don't do any of this for money, though. I do it for just, like, fun and stuff. Theory crafting. So get subbed, get followed, all that nonsense if you like. If you don't, that's cool, too. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for more of this. Cheers. Welcome to all our new followers that I totally missed while I was, like, locked in fighting people. And have a good night. See you in Castora. Peace out.